for the contents of this stream, this is for educational slash entertainment purposes. This is for 18 years and older. There will be no form of harassment, doxing, discussion of religion, politics, and slurs. Fuckery and bullshittery will not be tolerated. Be respectful to myself, the host, chat, and mods. This is all under the Fair Use Act with commentary for making the content transformable as well as fair use. Again, thoughts and opinions do not affect the viewer, myself, and those who I react to. Again, for entertainment and educational purposes. Okay, so let's get into this shit. Let's go.
Turn up them drums a little bit. You think you like March? Damn, happy Saturday, y'all. Good to see you guys. Stormy Boo, thank you for becoming a Cat Cutter Club membership, Bookie. Enjoyed the videos. There'll be another one being uploaded today or tomorrow, this weekend. Let me say hello to everybody. Jennifer, you the first one in there, Bo. To Earth. Man, at the peak of his career, he was just so, yeah. I'll put the picture. Hold on. I'm so tired. Forwarded to where with Azria. So let's continue watching that.
All right, so Hussy was live earlier, and I'm here to, I guess, recap. Let's go.
I got some more things we can watch. Hold on. Okay. So I don't remember exactly where it was, but I fast forwarded to where whatchamacallit. Azria comes on.
Tell her. She didn't believe it either.
I want to.
And at first, I didn't either. Okay? That's how.
Oh, not this guy.
I'm sorry.
I'm actually a
I'm sorry.
woman.
Oh, and on what? What?
It's okay. So, Cal Doge, you were just in the chat telling, you were just in the chat and you said, or on your stream, you said, prove it. You just said it up here. Prove that this person is the husband, right?
Right.
Sure, but that's what you just said.
Right.
So meanwhile, Valkyrie Woti made a post 8 days ago saying that he has a close connection with people who know what's going on.
I mean, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? We're actually gonna skip this part because we're gonna play that stream by itself.
Bing bong, bing bong.
All right.
Video
is that I won't.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, y'all. You guys can still see me? Yeah, you probably can. Hold on, y'all.
Turn up them drums a little bit. Yeah, now we bouncing. Like that.
He showed his.
I didn't know that.
We were.
It's like you call this the entire Shannyverse don't talk to you.
Trying to,
She apologized. I can tell you this.
Hold on, guys.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna start from this part, and then we're gonna play the unicorn train by itself. Okay.
Cute. I know you hungry, huh? I know. One hour ago. Ooh. Ooh. Hi, Plummy Boo. What happened to Kyler? Somebody please tell her. Somebody please tell her. Good to see you, Plum.
Check something. There we go.
Well, I can tell you this. She's now a moderator for Val, and she's friends with Strawberry Douche.
Sorry, I know I'm not playing the whole stream though, but some of it is really repetitive, and I'd rather just go to the sources when it comes to these things. Don't worry.
The people that made her cry, the people that doxed her and her family, those people. And if you need more, I'm sure that.
And yes, Blaze's
people will
husband
fill
was
you
in
in.
Hussey's
Yes,
chat
you
today.
heard that correct, dear. You heard that correct. She apologized, and she said that she felt pressured when she diagnosed, not really, but really, when she talked about AJ. She apologized to AJ because apparently she felt I was pressuring her. She didn't feel supported in her finding a job when I clearly said that we are going to celebrate big time. And I couldn't celebrate that day because, as you all remember, you can go watch the live streams, I had a very bad fucking headache.
I'm
From
still
that
here,
day,
y'all.
I took
Just
you
setting
guys
something up.
out, okay, to play the lotto, and we went wherever we went. I had a terrible fucking headache because of the air condition. And I was
So the reason why I'm starting on this part, because this is where he's going to discuss more stuff about Kyler. Again, if not many people are aware, Kyler did a stream on Kick and had a guest on her panel who was worse than the internet, 60. Reason for this, Kyler reached out to M60 and they wanted to, I guess, have a discussion, a proper discussion to clear up any miscommunications or misunderstandings, hey, valid, and whatnot. Hussey was not aware of this, as well as his community, and he was upset. Also, what also happened, I can't even talk. Before Kyler was doing her Kick stream, it was brought to everyone's attention that her and Storm had a situation that it's not my place to discuss, nor do I know, nor do I want to know. That's between them. So a lot has been happening. And we're also gonna do we're gonna discuss more things after this short part. Just trust me, because it gets a little repetitive in the stream, but yeah.
wasn't feeling well for is I didn't even go out. Hey Heather, Fresh Garbage live last night with Negs has been hidden. Oh really, darling? Hi Viking chick. Yeah. So I said, soon as I feel better, we will celebrate. But that wasn't good enough. She wanted it when she wanted it at that time. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I'm sorry I didn't make you feel special enough when every time you asked for a rent, to come up on panel, I stopped what I was doing and had you come up. That's the best I can do. Promote your Kick, get you monetized, promote your YouTube channel, promote your GoFundMe, promote everything you asked for us to do, we did for you. And I'm not taking total responsibility. All of us, we played a role in everything that she needed. Okay? And she tells us this too. We couldn't have done anything more for her. Okay? Now that you got a job, this is what you did. Now, my issue is not that she's apologized to them or she wants to be friends with them. You can go wherever you want to fucking go, and I'll do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is this, and we're going to read Tasha's post. But first, since we're on this topic, let me show my post. So, yesterday, she was in Val's chat for hours as she was talking about me. In the chat was Strawberry Douche, the farmer that literally made her cry. Doxed her son that's no longer here. That me and David decided to keep that from her, okay, to spare her
I'm gonna let this play. I just have to go to the restroom.
Further misery. But look, oh yay, Val gave Kyler a wrench. Kyler admits she knew I would take away her wrench after her interview with Woti. Now I definitely don't feel bad. Now she can be friends with Val. Val's mod, Strawberry Douche, you that doxed her family. Great job, Kyler. So here, Kyler is laughing. Where is it? Here. When Val said Huzzy took away the wrench, she thought that was hilarious, and she said, I knew that would happen. So you thought about this long and hard, and you didn't give a flying fuck. As your friend, being a moderator on my channel, to come to me and say, this is what you're going to do. And I wouldn't have talked you out of it, because I don't tell people what the fuck to do. But the fact that you knew it was going to happen and you still did it anyway, that tells me everything. Everything. So don't tell me that it wasn't planned. And don't tell me you didn't think about why you didn't message me, because you obviously thought about it long and hard. So you knew that there was going to be a problem. Right? You knew it. But you still fucking did it. I'm getting to that too, Storm. And David wants his fucking $100 back. Okay? That's a lot of fucking money. A lot. Okay? And don't tell me you don't have a fucking savings making $90,000 a year. Don't tell me. Okay? He has 8, 9 animals he has to fucking feed. Okay? Give him his fucking money back. I'm tired of fucking people taking advantage of my community, left and right. So, when you get your job back, maybe you can give David his $100. Okay? And did you cancel your GoFundMe? I don't want the fucking $30 I gave you. Keep it. That ain't gonna do me fucking nothing. If it was 100, I would have probably asked for it. Yep. We should ask for receipts for the money that was sent. They all ask for receipts. Yeah. I want timing. I want receipts. How many fucking months you were getting money? What was the total amount of fucking dollars that you got from everybody? Who sent what, when, what time, the day of the week, and the fucking month of the year? Right, Kyler? Because that's the community you're in now. Y'all set the rules. But don't fucking come up and say you didn't think about what you were doing, because you're a fucking liar. But your community wants timing, wants receipts.
Oh,
so I want to know.
Live chat. That's okay.
I want to know
Need that.
how much was given from my community.
And if he does private it, I actually have a copy, thanks to a
My
amazing
community wants to
archiver.
know. I want to know.
Pretty.
I also want to know, did you have a savings? You had no problem telling Woti how much money you fucking make. Did you have a savings? Were you getting food stamps? Was your boyfriend helping you with whatever the fuck he was making?
If you guys want,
Was your son helping you?
if you guys want, we can watch the Kyler stream afterwards. Well, after we're gonna get to that Kyler stream. Don't worry. I'm gonna take my time.
These are all questions Woti would ask. Right? So are you going to answer? But yeah, give David his $100 back. I never, ever told her to buy anything. What she said on her panel, whoever the fuck panel was actually true. I was on the bus going shopping. She messaged me and she said, check your memberships. And I checked. I said, what am I checking? And she goes, just check. I just became a whatever member. And I checked. And she became a Paging Miss Huzzy member. And I thanked her like big time. And I never, ever spent only 15 minutes twice a month. We spent over an hour each fucking time. Each fucking time. Over an hour. So, I'm sorry, Kyler, I didn't deserve you airing out all the fucking shit about personal support. That was fucking tacky. Especially to the only fucking community that helped put food on your fucking table.
We're gonna get to that stream. Don't worry.
Now you're upset that we didn't tell you that the farms fucking doxed everything about you and your family? I thought you were happy. What good would that have done? What would you have done about it? There is nothing that you could have done. If there was, me and David would have done it for you. You found out, and guess what? You cried. And that's what we were trying to avoid. No one ever forced her to fuck. No one. And when she canceled, I didn't even fucking care at all. It didn't change the way I felt about her. What changed a little bit temporarily was when Aria came on and said that she was talking shit, that she wanted to leave the community or whatever the fuck it was, which I will be. There are two things that I'm going to show. Not all of your emails. Absolutely not. I'm not going to stoop to that level. But I'm going to call you out on you being a fucking duplicitous liar, two-faced, whatever. But you can stay in that community. Absolutely. That's not what I'm pissed about. That's how they work. I'm not going to fucking have you on panel for 6 hours and be like, why did you apologize? Why did you do that? No, I don't give a flying fuck. If you think those people care for you more than Carrie, or think any different for you more than Carrie, you're highly fucking mistaken. You were trolled, you were taken advantage of, you took the fucking bait so you can grow your fucking channel with those people now. That's all you're about. That is all you were about. You collected all the, and you have 1.1K subscribers, followers on your kick when you get 7 people. How does that fucking make sense? How do you only get 7 people in the chat when you have 1.1K? How did you get that so fast? All the people you got is from my fucking community. That's a little sus to me too. And Strawberry Douche called you out in this chat. And she said something like, the way you worded your GoFundMe, it was kind of misleading and it wasn't right. You're like, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Woo, hot.
That is fucking, from now on, shit changes around here. Did Huzzy address what Carrie said? I will be talking about that later, not anytime soon, and I have my reasons for that. But enjoy. Seriously, just enjoy. I will never do for anyone else the way I did for you. No more constantly pinning cash apps or this, that for you. No.
Yeah, part of the stream was a little boring to me personally because you review unicorn stuff, but I
pin
rather,
that shit. Next time someone fucking tells me to pin their fucking shit, you know what I'm gonna say? Pin this bitch.
Wow. Again, I'm skipping to the end part because, like I said, I'm not gonna sit through this whole fucking stream. Honestly, I'm not sorry, y'all. But you just basically reviewed unicorn stream and an old stream of Carrie's that she I guess privated or so, and then see here.
Let me check. There goes David's comment. Kyle, if you see this, I want my $100.
Wow.
Let's see.
All right, now we're gonna get to something else he's gonna address. All right, here we go.
Rainbow
we're gonna talk about this
again,
too. Don't worry.
And is now repeating Diffie's talking points. Rainbow says the quote-unquote husband has been watching people, and for what reason? Are people not supposed to find it strange that he is going around in chats collecting wrenches? Even some of the Diffies and many other people think it's strange. Rainbow and Voiceless need to look up the definition of harassment. I can discuss what I see online and will continue to do so. Maybe listen to the Diffies and stop paying attention to me. Maybe try that. At Pew Pew Tasha, I am not a Diffie. I am a human being. What's so strange about someone deciding to try and do better? I can only be held accountable for my actions, not others. I ask you politely to stop harassing me. As the famous Bobby Hill from the King of the Hill said, I don't know you. Rainbow must have got some heat from the weirdo Diffies about being on panel with Unicorn Girl, just like I said she would. Rainbow knows better. The fuck is this? The chicken crust pizza? I guess not. Pack of Hussy has resulted in Kyler finally breaking and joining their ranks. Well, bye, bitch.
Oh my God.
And what does that mean? Well, let us know. Well, first, she has to confess to all her wrongdoings and apologize publicly for everything. That is correct. This is what happens. The Farms and the Diffies have a target. You cannot be cool with them, or you will also be attacked, or you will have to separate from them. We have seen this over and over again. Because if you don't comply with their rules, your channel is in jeopardy. Kyler has been Diffie broken.
I didn't know he was live on us. Hey, Wody. Hey, Wody. Sorry. Like I said, I'm not going to play his whole stream. I'm not sorry. Like I said, he's just basically in the beginning part of the stream, he's just reviewing Unicorn and reviewing Carrie and this. Hey, Wody. Apparently, he's really upset. He's really upset, Wody.
Sad to see that people fall for this time and time again out of fear and retaliation from this group of degenerates. I guess Kyler will be yet another Huzzy hate channel. The fact that this is all going on and Blaze's husband is supporting it is quite wild to me. It's certainly the complete opposite of what they claim Blaze would have wanted. And I believe Blaze was cool with Hussey when she allegedly passed away. Yes, she was. So why is the husband not hanging around with Hussey, a friend of the late wife, instead of the Diffies? It's sus. Von said he wasn't even close to Blaze, but the husband reached out to him. Why? Von also said he didn't believe it at first, but then never explained what changed his mind. He also blocked out the name on the DMs he had with the husband, and it's strange the husband reached out on Discord.
I mean, her husband was in Hussey's chat today. This is really weird. I agree.
This is horrible. Honestly, I don't even know what the fuck to think. I really don't. Is it bad to say that? I do believe that she passed. That I do. But I just don't understand. There's so many people coming up with different... This is what I do find strange 100%. 100%. Unicorn Rainbow Shine saying that Blaze didn't have a problem or whatever with Unicorn Girl. That is not true. I have text messages proving that.
I'll be right back. Hold on, guys.
That is not true. Yeah, Donna, I believe that she's no longer here. I do believe that. I will never say otherwise until, someone, whatever, but I don't know. It's weird. This is all weird to me.
It is weird. You're right on that.
And then Carrie giving him a wrench.
Cut it out.
Like, why would you do that? Well, you think you're respecting... First of all, Carrie, did Blaze even have a wrench in your channel? Was Blaze even a moderator that you're extending a wrench to the husband? Yes or no? Hi, Janine. Does anybody know if Blaze was a moderator? If you didn't give Blaze a wrench, why the fuck? What are your intentions of giving him a wrench? Never was? Okay. It's like when Carrie was a moderator.
Come back, y'all.
I gave Michael a wrench. Right? But this doesn't make sense to me at all, Carrie. Why do you think he wants a fucking wrench? Do you think like he fucking loves your channel or something? Is he a supporter of you? How do you even fucking know what he thinks about you? I mean, he might pretend he likes you.
Honestly, this is a whole shit show, in my opinion. This is just really a shit show that is just slowly becoming repetitive at this point.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm not just giving out wrenches. I didn't even give TJ a wrench, and TJ gave me a wrench. I'm not doing that. I'm good with the moderators we have. I'm not looking to mod anyone anytime soon. That's just fucking weird to me. I feel like they're trying to claim him. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Gary criticized Blaze about that cookbook. Yeah, Monica, I think so too. Absolutely no disrespect to the husband. No, we just don't understand how you are grieving, and it isn't our business. But these people are horrible. That's what I'm saying. I understand he wants to take notes, but
this is bad. Honestly, this
you ain't gonna
really
fucking
bad.
find out the truth of these toxic people telling
makes me
everyone
very
who you are,
uncomfortable.
and you're in the chat.
Yeah, you heard it there, Woody. And I'm gonna be honest. This whole thing is making me severely uncomfortable. It really is. Laura Park, why are you even here? Did y'all hear Carrie said she talked to Charlene? Yeah, I heard yesterday that she had a private conversation with Charlene, that she left. After that, after he harassed her to donate to him when he was drunk that night. Hi, Laura.
That's not.
But y'all, I'm gonna be really honest. This whole thing, I am extremely uncomfortable. Yeah. Yep. You heard that right, Woody.
The way to do it. If you want to catch somebody, you have to do it in silence.
So Kyla left, and so did Charlene. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't fucking know. That's true too. They hid the videos. I think he's trying to figure shit out too. I absolutely do, for the sake of Blaze and the family. I think he does want to get to the bottom of it, but I don't know. He should just come in the chat and listen. But again, that's just my opinion. If that's what's right to him, then fine. He might be collecting evidence. I believe that, Heather. But this is the thing. If people know he's in the chat and he's active, is he really going to get anything helpful? People are going to be on their best behavior, and that's my point.
Laura says Raccoon Man left and there's less and less of Fallon. Yeah. I'm a hussy coping with he should be in my chat and quote. Oh yeah, but he was. Blaze's husband was in his chat today. But again, sorry if I'm not talking much, but when we're done with this, I I gotta do the give the gap with y'all.
That's all I'm saying. Go for it. Do exactly what you want to do. Like I believe that you should, but don't tell people you're in the chat.
I know that personally for me, this vertical shit is annoying the shit out of me. I do gotta save money to start streaming better.
That's true too. That's true too. That's a good point. He could have been collecting for almost a month now. Very good. They're very true. Oh, brother. Anyway. What's up? $707 million. And if you win lump sum out of the 707, you win $309 million. Yep. It's her husband and if the wage.
Is it about the lotto?
You damn right. You damn right. All right, you guys. I'll probably be streaming outdoors later. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate you. And I will see you all later. Always remember to love yourself. Ain't nobody better. And be what you is regardless. And always remember, Miss Ozzy love you. Bye.
Okay. So listen. Due to recent events and what's been happening, and me seeing the things that I've seen, and no disrespect to Blaze's husband, this is just my opinion. I don't want to sound disrespectful. I don't want to sound like a Karen. I don't want to loop about this. But in my opinion, I think it was probably best that he should not be around the community. I understand that he wanted to get a feel for what his deceased wife was, doing, as her way of getting income, entertainment, whatever. I understand that. But honestly, I don't even know his username, honestly. If you're hearing this, Mr. Blaze, this is just my opinion. You don't have to take it. You don't have to listen to me. Who am I? I'm a nobody. But I think it's best that you stay away from this community because it is so fucking toxic to no avail. It's not good for your mental health. I trust me. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good. It's just stay away, please. Because you may think that you're looking for answers, but you're also going to see a side that you don't want to see. And that's the toxicity side of this part of the community. And this is just my opinion. This whole thing has, when I say it's making me very uncomfortable, I there's no other words to put than just that. Chad, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion. I think going on social media and going into communities like these, especially if you had a death in the family or anything, I don't think it's not going to make things go away, if that makes sense. It's not going to give you the answers that you're seeking. It's not going to give you the closure that you want either. And this is just my opinion. But you are well within your right, Mr. Blaze, to be in the community. You are a grown man. You are within your rights to do what you will. But please, just be careful. Okay? Protect your mental health, protect your peace, protect your privacy. And please be careful. Oh God, Tammy. Let me check something, guys. I'm still here. You know, I don't even want to address this no more. Honestly, this is just getting ridiculous. And I don't like giving this person attention, but fuck it. We're going to talk about your posts. All right. Pew Pew Ren, 3 hours ago. Rainbow Shines changed their name again and is now repeating diffy talking points. Rainbow says the husband, in quotes, has been watching people and for what reason and all. You know the whole gist of this, right? Right. Okay. All right. Now, this part I actually want to address. Okay. Tasha, I'm not a diffie. I'm a nobody. I'm just a simple, voiceless nobody, a degenerate. I'm not a diffie. I'm not. Okay? I am just a person. Just a person. I think you should not lump people into groups. You need to stop doing that. That's one. Also, stop. Fucking stop taking my posts and other people's posts and spreading misinformation and possible harassment and slander. Tasha, stop it. Enough. Okay? Stop. All right? Rainbow came into my chat yesterday. Okay? And assumed that I knew her plan of her going on Unicorn's panel. And the fact that that Rainbow is basically saying, and it took me a minute to figure out what she was talking about, but apparently she said that I talked bad about Blaze behind her back when she said the two-face flip-flopping. And Rainbow, I said this to Blaze not once, not twice, 3 times. Actually, multiple. The two crazy panels on unicorns, I told her that. Then I told her twice on Misery's 2 panels before he got his channel removed. I told Blaze, and I was very honest with her. I said, look, I don't have no issues with you, but you do a lot of flip-flopping, and you're overreactionary and overreactive. That's all I said. Okay? Let this woman rest in peace. Let this woman rest in peace, please. That goes to you too, Rainbow. I don't care if you knew the family. I personally do not give a fuck. No one knows that family and Blaze but her and her family alone. You're not the husband. You're not the children. You're just a nobody, Rainbow, on the internet, just like everybody else. Okay? Stop making this a competition of who knew Blaze the most. Stop that, please. That is disrespectful, and that is disrespecting Blaze as a person. Okay? Let her rest. Please. I'm begging you. All of you. Let this woman rest. I am getting very irate of the shit that I'm seeing, and the fact that I can't do something nice myself without people like Tasha misconstruing or spreading misinformation. Okay? Stop it, Tasha. Stop it, Rainbow. Leave me alone. Okay? I don't want to talk to you. I don't care what you're going to do. I don't care where you go. Leave me alone. Okay? I said my piece with you, Rainbow, yesterday. Let it go. Okay? Okay. Hey, baby. This is a shit show in itself. Let's see. Okay, about that. What's this? Tasha Rhodes. I think I already read this. This already read. What is this? Rainbow must have some heat. Got some heat from the weirdo Diffie about being on Unicorn's panel. Just like I said she would. Rainbow knows better. You can't play on both sides with them, Rainbow. They will do you the same way they did Blaze and Yuji, and I don't see Rainbow calling any of that out. Some weird stuff, some weird shit going on around here. And again, Tasha, stop putting words in my mouth. Stop putting intentions on me. Stop assuming. You're just making an ass of yourself, okay? Here is just me and Rainbow, because she came into my chat hot and heavy, and I just simply addressed her as such. Okay? I am not a Diffie. No disrespect to Keldoge. I'm not a Diffie. That is his brand, his own thing. I'm a voiceless, nobody degenerate. That's who I am. Okay? Thank you. It is hot today. Goodbye. See yourself out the door, please. Thank you. What was we doing? Let's see. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Wody. Let's see. Tammy was live. Oh my god, she scares me with this face, though. Tammy's scary. Actually, you know what? Does Kyla still have that stream up on her Kick? Let's see. Let's do Kyla's first, actually. What time is it? Okay. Let's do Kyla's first. Yeah, we're gonna do Kyla's first. Okay. Does she still have it up? This one, right? Oh, what is it? I don't understand why Kick does double. All right. Okay. Take care and be safe, okay? Okay. Gotcha.
Damn it. Just damn it. I think I have it.
Sorry,
done.
Kyler. I don't want to.
I have.
Okay.
I had to restart the whole ass computer.
All right. So, Kyler did a stream. And like I said, she was doing a stream with she had I think 2 people on her panel. First was Worcester Internet, and later on Valkyrie comes on. So this is the stream, and Hussy, I hate to tell you, Kyla did the stream on her own channel. She didn't do it on nobody else's channel but her own. And I came in a little bit later in this. Hey, Patricia. Let's go.
It was really kind of irritating, but we got it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you are in my. You are in my Discord. So let us see. I know the clap, golf clap for me. I know, Jesus Christ.
You can do unicorns later. Do this one first.
All right, now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like general voice
Hey, Ladybugs, how you doing? What's up?
or just general.
How you doing?
Oh, general voice channels. Gotcha.
Hope you're doing good.
Excuse me. All right, I'm in voice. There we are. You can join, I guess.
So again, for those walking in, we're going to be watching the stream that Kyla did on her Kick channel with her guest panelists, Worcester Internet and Valkyrie 420. This was done, if I'm not mistaken, I think this was done the day before yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I have to check the date. Kyla decided to do a stream. She wanted to clear up any miscommunications and wanted to apologize to those she felt she did wrong to. In this stream, I want everyone to pay attention. Kyla did not bash anyone. She basically said, in short, things got a little too toxic, so I decided to do my own thing. Short, simple to the point. She did not bash anybody. She didn't drop any DMs. Stream was pretty chill. Let's go.
Hello.
Hey, Oti, how's it going?
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, yes.
Okay, Val, can you hear me? Val, press 1 if you can hear me. Anybody in the chat, but at least I'll Val. What is echoing?
Oh, should I turn my...
Are you using headphones or like?
No, I'm not using headphones. It's just...
More than likely is why. If you have like speakers like playing out loud, then it's playing back through the microphone.
How would I fix that?
Use headphones.
Oh, obviously, okay.
I like how he just says use headphones. Wody. Some people can stream with their Bluetooth headphones. I don't know how y'all do it, but I see it work. People do that.
I'm connecting it just to make sure.
Are your speakers off?
No.
Okay, so let me know when they're off and I'll try that.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Today is so freaking hot, y'all. I had to take care of some IRL stuff today, so I got home about 2 hours ago.
I have not used this device yet on here, so I'm trying to.
Honestly, I think Kyler handled herself pretty well in this. I think so too. She did
You're
really
fine,
well.
take your time.
And again, I don't want to get involved between her and Stormsby. That's none of my business. That's between them. A lot has happened, honestly.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and listen on my phone, and mute my speakers. It's just fucking easier.
Is this any better? Yeah, no, it should be coming through your desktop
There
audio.
you go.
But at the same time, it's better than nothing. So like you want it to be through your desktop audio, but you just got to set up like headphones or like earbuds. That makes sense. You don't want to, yeah.
I actually wanted to name that Streamlabs dick face, but I didn't because some people get offended. It's trying to use
Dick
it.
face.
No, dick face.
I don't
Streamlabs.
understand why.
Because it tells everybody to stop doing things that aren't necessarily things that need to be
Mhm.
stopped. The bot.
No fighting with the
Streamlabs
bot, y'all.
Oh, the Streamlabs bot, okay. Yeah, so you logged into your Streamlabs account, right? And you
Never fight with your bots.
turn
Telling
those
you.
settings off. Many caps, that kind of layout,
Mhm.
but it'll just keep complaining.
Appearance
So
notification.
I don't for chatbot.
You guys are more than welcome to subscribe to Kyler's Kick channel,
It was crazy. Like I'm telling you, they didn't even have
which is
alerts
this
when I
right here.
first started streaming. We
On
had to do
Kick.
everything by hand. Live streaming, but it feels like nobody wants to use it. They just want to it works well for some people.
What?
In the near future. But you're logged into the dashboard, right? Okay, on the outbot.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
There we go.
Okay, here we go. Mod tools. I have mine turned off. I would turn off email protection. Or we can do that well, but
Okay, it is as it is. And so how's everybody doing today?
Here we go.
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. So
Well, I feel like you were trying to ask me a bunch of questions yesterday, and I couldn't really keep up. And I feel like none of the questions had anything to do with me.
correct.
Okay. So I feel like that's why I kind of wanted you to come on my panel, was because I feel like the people that you're probably trying to address would actually be there, and you can kind of address them like one-sidedly, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And by one-sidedly, I mean you close the chat and don't read their responses, because you're the one on the platform. If that am I making any sense? I don't know if I am.
yes.
I'm a little hazy today.
It's okay. We're all a little hazy today.
Yeah. So
And again, this was a well-done
questions,
stream.
and, I don't even know that it applies to anybody in here. But
No, she really didn't either. That's another thing too, Ladybug. She didn't.
Hey, Noxious. Hey, sweetie. We're doing good.
This happened, and I didn't
I
even
just-
know until I saw it the last time. I said,
kinda
"Holy
felt
shit!"
like-
She left Hussy's out. I said, "Oh wow."
I kind of felt like I was being put in a different, like I thought everyone thought I was a complete asshole and hated me. And I heard a lot of things that made me think that everyone thought I was a complete asshole and hated me. And a grifter, by the way. However, I can understand where people are coming from. But I would also appreciate
Hmm.
acknowledgement for moving past it.
I agree with that, Kyler. I agree.
Sure. I guess like I said, I'm a little hazy today, and so my timeline might be inaccurate about this, but like this all happened I would say a month or two ago. Am I right or wrong on that, or was it
Which
longer?
part?
I guess it would be when the GoFundMe happened, because that's pretty much when everything apexed for you, right?
Yeah, I had asked for some help, and at some points, hold on, I thought you said some a-hole things at some points. I think you made missteps, but I think you're fine as an original. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, the GoFundMe was it was actually a suggestion.
I'm not asking from a point of judgment. I'm just asking when the GoFundMe was, just because I'm trying to put a timeline in my head together. That's all. I'm not even
sorry.
asking to explain the GoFundMe.
I want to be honest, so let us see. I'll give you the exact date. I need to get my actual computer set up.
You're fine.
So she's gonna talk about the GoFundMe here.
So it was started on
And she has removed the GoFundMe since she actually got her a job,
it was created April 14th.
which is
2026.
congratulations, Kyler, for
Okay,
that.
so about 3 months ago. Okay.
Around about that.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I mean honestly, I thought it may have been shorter than 3 months, and so for that amount, it's like when I like I guess from my perspective, the way I perceive time like is important to me, and this may just be me going off on a tangent, but like if I think it only happened like a couple of months ago, and like somebody can show me that oh no, it was actually a longer amount of time, maybe I'm not perceiving time in this particular situation correctly, and that's something for me to obviously be aware of, and whatever biases that may hold. But I just want, but fair enough. Like, I just want you to, I guess, ask what you wanted to ask, and maybe if it addresses with anybody that's in the chat.
I would like to say just about the same thing as I did yesterday. I think you and Val are very highly intelligent. I would love to have a beer with you if I drank and we could all sit around. I think Val has some very interesting outlooks on issues, and I think you do too. I think that a dialogue instead of a monologue by me is a lot more conducive.
So as you can see here, Kyler, she just basically wanted to do her own thing, try to, move forward, make amends with people that she felt she did wrong, and just do her own thing in her streams. And let this play.
Okay, and that's totally fair. That's really like all I'm trying to have here is a dialogue. I just but then I guess you're just gonna have to remind me of a bit of what you were asking me about yesterday, because you referenced something that had been posted on the forums, which I'm not on the forums to be clear about that. But yeah, like you would have to I guess you'd have to be more specific.
I apologize.
No, you're fine.
So to be specific, when I realized that I guess a couple of the people in the community knew it and they hid it from me. I didn't know, and they did it. They thought they did it from a perspective of caring. Like we care about her, so we don't want her to be even worse off.
Okay.
But
Now, are you talking about like with respect to like in Hussey's community?
yes,
I personally think that's a good thing. Like I don't. There are times where I see certain people that'll like spin out about things, and like you find out that there's somebody behind the scenes like sending them every post this person makes about them, and I feel like they're becoming just as culpable because like they're feeding the constant feedback of like this person's talking about you constantly. So I do think that you should give credence to the fact that there's some caring involved in not sharing negative attention with you.
no, absolutely. I think the only time I've only been there on one time, because it was told to me that I was there, and so I went on there, and it was hell even finding myself.
And so we are talking about the farms, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And so it was hell. And I was under I think Hussey's. Somebody, can't remember the exact name, said that I needed to get a job or a rope, which is tacky and in poor taste. I'm a vile woman. I'm this, I'm that. No, I can't say this and that. You want specifics. Which
So
is
she
completely
found
and
out about
totally
it herself,
totally
if I'm understanding correctly about the farms.
inappropriate, because that is how he passed.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Tyler. My
Then I find out
condolences.
that my information, all of it is out there, which that's fine. I mean, I have $89,000 in student debt and shit credit. If you guys want that, that's fine. You can come and have it. But
Again, my condolences to you, Kyler. I'm so sorry that your son passed away last year. Words cannot describe of how I would feel. I cannot imagine being in your shoes. Losing a loved one is devastating, but losing your own child is, to me, more devastating. I feel for you. I really feel for you.
it's not that huge of a deal. What was a big deal is there were a lot of, well, first of all, my son's obituary was on there, and I do not appreciate that. On top of that, one day, and I think I know who did it, it was someone from a different community, and over again on the side of this right here, because I left YouTube. I was like, fuck that shit. This is funner anyway. I get to play music. And on the side, over and over again, it told me that this person told me, I don't know who it was a stock account, over and over that my kid killed himself because he couldn't stand having a mother like me.
I'm sorry that happened. I really am.
Hi, baby.
Because I do agree that those things are those. I think that's probably going over the line.
That is going way over the line. That is into sociopath bullshit. I'm glad where I'm at. It's funny because we're talking about my kitty sitting over there on the windowsill. Oh, Jesus help me. I just had a question as to why people had a problem with me asking for help. Is it because a lot of people, Streamlab, shut the fuck up. Sorry. Why people had such a problem with me asking for help? I actually did need help. There were many people that helped. I had groceries because of many people. People are, you like me yelling at the pot. people have been very, very kind. But I have also seen in Val's community, and I think I watched Fresh Garbage.
So as Kyla goes into more description of her struggles, not only that her son passed away due to self-delete, this is the time that Kyla was having some health issues as well as mental health issues, and at the time she wasn't working and she was financially struggling. So she decided to make a GoFundMe so that she can have expenses for utilities and whatever else she needed covered.
And a few other communities like that have been very cruel about it. And I cannot remember it. Don't make me say what they said, but it's not fun, nor is it appropriate. I didn't take it personally because I knew that there were people out there like Shani and Rev that actually live their absolute whole fucking life grifting. They beg and beg and beg. And that's just not me.
Well, and I do tell people a lot that like watching Shady and Rev will really like desensitize you to a lot of things simply because like you start to realize why people have such a lackadaisical attitude towards a lot of these things. Does that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
hold on, I gotta look at this. I'm sorry. Holy hell. I appreciate you don't recognize. You don't know who did it. A lot of why. Okay, that's fine. And then there was my only issue was being a top tier.
You want me to read the chat?
No, I can. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of the things they say. My only issue was being a top tier member with Hussy, I'm assuming, while having the GoFundMe. I get that you need fund money, but I think putting it out there that the public was not the best optics. Okay, first of all, I did not put it out there. Hussy told Kit the fact that I had the top tier membership or whatever the fuck.
Right. Can I get a timeline actually for when that was? Like, was this for like, how long were you the 150? Was it 150 you were paying?
I don't know what damn, let me look. I can actually look. But what I do know is I think I only stayed that way for a month or two, and it was during time when I was employed before all of this other stuff happened. So optics really wasn't an issue for me because it was my money and I was working for it. Let's see.
Yeah, listen, if you've got Saudi oil money, then be my guest. Like, you know, support content creators all you want. I'm just curious because like it felt like, you know, I mean, and this has been a very economically volatile year.
Yes.
So people's situations changing from one month to the next, I'm actually not too shocked at with how I feel like things have been going this year. But yeah, like I feel like this is why I get hung up on timelines because I feel like people would probably be able to understand that better because I did feel like it was just kind of thrown out you there that you were the $150 a month member or whatever, and like I was like, well, when was she that? You know, was it before?
Shit. I'm looking in my.
You can just guesstimate. I'm totally fine with that too.
I don't want people to start thinking that you know I'm making shit up. So I was actually working at a salaried job of I think it was 78 a year, 86 a year, something like that.
Okay.
As director of nursing education,
Mhm.
and he was feeling kind of sad. I liked him, and he was feeling sad. He had this, and I was like, you know what? I did it, and I did it while he was out. And I told him, and I said, go check your YouTube. And he was just as happy as a little clam. And I think, I mean, obviously, it's not something that anyone, like Buffett has one that's fucking $400. There's no way in hell. No, but.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, has one what for $400? He has a membership program.
Yes, she does. It's like $3.99 or something like that.
Really? Buff has a $400
No
membership?
shit, no.
Holy
I have the dollars.
Okay. And so yeah, Hussy had a 150 membership, right? It was 150 a month, right?
Yes.
$149.99.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
when she was
Were you
basically
signed up for that membership, yes or no?
Yes, for 2 months.
So here she basically said, sorry, I spaced out for a second. I had to check something. She basically explained here how she became a Paging Miss Hussy member, and that was Hussy's highest tier, which was $150. So with that perk, you get unlimited access to the streams, you know, shout outs, as well as the only thing that was added to that package was that you would be able to receive 2 cameos, I'm assuming maybe 15-minute cameos of Loudmouth Hussy, part of that tier. Kyler subscribed to it for 2 months before she canceled her membership because due to her finances. So that's what she was explaining here to Worse Than the Internet.
For 2 months. When would that have been?
When it first came out.
Year.
When he first started.
came out.
Yeah, when he first started.
I feel like that would have been like late last year, so that would have been like September, October-ish maybe. I feel like it was sometime mid or late last year, right? Is that sound about right?
If I'm thinking July or
I think
August,
maybe the question is, when did you leave the job?
February.
February. Okay. So then, yeah, probably.
But it was, I'm sorry.
Probably. But you're
So correction, she did not lose the job. She actually left. Which when she left her job, for whatever reason, that's her business, not mine. But she had a lot going on, and that's when she, I guess, needed finances for assistance, and there's no shame in that. She had a lot going on, health issues, passing of her son. It was a lot for Kyler.
You had it for 2 months.
I had it for 2 months, and it was. I kind of wanted to make it. I told him. I said sometimes people do.
Let this
kind of
play.
manipulative.
I gotta feed
Sometimes
him.
if people know that there's somebody doing it, they're gonna go do it too.
Oh yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I tell other streamers this all the time. It's like if you get one person to donate, then like other people will naturally want to donate. Especially if you have like alerts up or whatever. Like that's how you incentivize that.
Val said, if I can be honest, I think the relation to Hussie constant more funds needed. That we know where Monica, who is AJ, yeah, came over the picture that was maybe fair. I looked at your son's.
So that really would have been my next question. Is like, and I mean, I think you probably, I don't know. I mean, where do you feel like your responsibility lies in any of this?
My responsibility.
Yeah. I mean, do you just genuinely feel like you've been completely ganged up on? Like,
No.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine if you do it. It's just, I've been asking questions. I really don't know.
No, I understand. I'm not good at optics. I am, or whatever that's called. I am terrible at peopling. It's probably why we're all on the internet. I had never been a part. I have never been a part of any kind of community, really. I fucked up a lot. Like, even when I didn't know I was fucking up, because they would say, well, you did this, this, and this. And I'd be like, why is that a problem? And they would say, because this is how it looks. And I've had that said to me several times, and I have messed up several times. Just like I told you earlier. So I don't check. You know that the Drill Thrill show was basically kind of slapped in my lap. And I kind of had to deal with that and figure out what I was going to do with it.
I'm not gonna lie, Tyler. I don't know that, like, because I did want to ask you whatever happened to Upstore, but like, it's none of my business if I'm being totally honest.
Well,
I don't feel like I don't know how pertinent it is in this conversation, but if you think it is, absolutely. But I feel like I want like more specifics as to like where do you feel like you went wrong in any of this, and like when did you start watching any of this type of content anyway? Like when did you show up?
Oh, like drama?
How'd you get here? Yeah, how'd you get here?
So I was a traveling psych nurse, and I was in some hotel and getting ready to go to bed, and Ella T. Petty came up.
Okay.
And
that's how you fell into Shanny Rabbit Hole.
And that's how I found in the Shanny Rabbit Hole, and that's how I fell into the Carrie thing, and then Hussie. And from there, I didn't go up on panel for quite some time.
Right.
I know that
You came up on panel until like late last year, early this year, right?
mid last year. No, it was
Okay.
Christmas time. I'm sorry. Yeah, late last year.
I mean, you were up there before because I stopped being friends with Hussie, I think, in summer of last year, so it was sometime after that.
Yeah.
I used to go up on Hussie's panel at some point, too.
I'm still here, y'all. You
I
guys,
owe AJ a gigantic apology.
you guys enjoying the stream so far?
When that's another fuck up. I owe AJ a gigantic apology. The reason I owe her
You
an
guys are
apology
good?
is because
Awesome.
they asked me, what do you think as a professional? Correct? I just started rattling things off from what I know because they asked me questions. I was not diagnosing. I was just kind of saying this is basically I shouldn't have said any of that shit. I just should have said, I don't know much about her. Y'all deal with it.
So in this part where Kyler starts to do apologies, she is apologizing. She is apologizing for except the host won't shut up and let me in there. You know what, Freddie? I'm blocking you. How about that? I'm booting you. How dare you? Let me let this play.
I shouldn't even open my fucking mouth. For real. Not even a little bit. Because AJ was somebody that this was during the time that they.
Tyler,
Hmm?
I have to be totally honest. Like, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about, and I have a feeling AJ wouldn't have any clue what you're talking about either.
No, I'm sure she knows. Because
When she brought it up on stream, I just don't ever remember her like bringing anything up. Like, because usually if AJ cares about something, like she won't shut up about it. Okay, I mean
she didn't
we
for
all
a
know
while.
AJ.
She didn't for a while. So, what happened was the first time, and this was the first time I was ever on stream. The first time, Jesus Christ. The first time I was ever on stream with Hussie and them. And Hussie was sitting there, and he said, You study a master's? Yes. You study psychiatry? Yes. What do you think? And I,
Oh, see, like I had totally forgotten about that.
yes, and I
So
think
you diagnosed her.
I didn't diagnose. I said that these would
You
be.
diagnosed.
So, like I said, what I was saying for Freddie ruined it. I know. I know. Kyler felt that she is apologizing for the fact that she inadvertently tried to diagnose Rev as well as AJ, despite her her medical profession as well as her experience in the field. She is apologizing because she felt that it was not appropriate, rightfully so. Because no matter what your profession is, you can have a doctorate, but when it comes to doing stuff on this online, it's kind of tricky because you're basically breaking the code of ethics as well as HIPAA law, blah blah blah. You know the gist. But this is what she's apologizing for, as well as talking about, I guess she was trying to question Von Beardo's wife at one point. She apologized for that too, as you're going to see here. So let's continue.
It's okay.
I'm not able to diagnose as a registered nurse. I can say these could be diagnoses, but I shouldn't have even
Can I
opened my
ask
mouth.
what they were?
I really don't want to say because I don't want to piss her off more. I would rather just let it sit. Okay,
That's
I
fair,
did
but
kind
you
of
do know
diagnose
that-
her sage vision. I do.
Okay, and that's the point. Like you do realize that saying something and being like not a diagnosis is not like a way around it. Like there was actually a YouTuber that did this on Amber Lynn. Like she would make all these videos calling Amber Lynn a narcissist, but then would like put in little clips. Not a diagnosis. Not a diagnosis. It's like you can't do that. Like it's at some point like it's obvious what you're doing there, right?
Yes, but when I asked Hussey.
Like it is similar to I think someone's a pedophile in my opinion. It's very similar to that statement.
I don't think anybody is a pedophile.
No, yeah, I'm not accusing you of saying that, but I'm just saying it's similar to
In
that
Minecraft.
statement where it's like you declare a.
And again, if you guys want, you can subscribe to Kyler's Kick if you want to. For if you're interested in her content, she does a lot of gameplays of World of Warcraft and other RPG
So
games.
before it happened, I said, clinically, he said, "Yeah, no, we're just having fun, and you can pull the stream up." And he's like, "Clinically," and I said, "Clinically,"
I don't need to.
and he said, "Yeah, we're just having a good time." So I just held forth. I just started talking about what I thought, based upon the interactions I had seen. That was the time when
And you're saying that was your first time on panel with Hussey?
yes,
And so this was about
Okay.
AJ, but did it happen again later with Rev?
yeah, but I was just being an asshole.
I guess from your perspective,
Yes,
you feel like
Mama,
you're
it's
pressured to like say
pushing
something.
out.
It's like I don't know how to
You
explain it,
being
but
a
it's kind of one of those
booty?
things where like
What you gotta say?
it's almost like somebody points to you and says you're a doctor, and you're like too embarrassed to like not say no, and like
Yeah.
you end up doing CPR on an airplane, just in general. But like, do you see what I mean? But you're not
Being
any
an
good at
old
CPR. I don't know.
It's when you spend 10 years of your life, which is literally a quarter of your life,
Oh, tired
studying something,
mamas.
and you are master's prepared,
Yeah.
and and somebody asks an opinion, you will give an opinion based upon your
So,
knowledge.
but you don't feel like you were pressured at all.
Sort
to,
of,
like,
sort of, sort of.
You do. Okay.
Sort of.
Okay, because that was really my question. That's fine.
So I think a lot of people were upset at the fact that Kyler said she felt pressured. Hussey took it as her saying Hussey pressured me to self-diagnose AJ. When in fact she didn't say it outright, Hussey made me feel pressured. No, she literally says it here where she felt pressured. And that can mean that she probably felt pressured to try to fit in. And to my understanding. Let's continue.
And so, like I said, it did happen with Rev, right?
Oh yeah, no, I was being a dick. But I started being a dick when he was being a dick, and I demanded an apology because he was being an asshole. Now, I too was being an asshole, but it was like, oh, Kyler, it would be funny to be up there with Rev because of psychiatry. And I was like, yeah, what the hell, whatever. And it kind of, I don't know, I was being an asshole. I don't like Rev, and I don't like Shannon.
Yeah, that's fine. Listen, you're not gonna find me saying don't do anything bad to precious Shanny. No, I you can do anything. Like fuck it, I don't give a fuck what anybody does with fucking Shanny. Like, I mean, I pointed out that I think it was exploitative with Buff, but you know what my real issue was? Like with him doing Snake Tank was the fact that those fucking fat assholes were gonna sit around making fucking money when they've done nothing to earn it. Like, I would rather see you do Snake Tank because at least you give some fucking semblance of effort into your streams, and maybe you could just use a little attention and a little fucking money. Because I know you're not homeless and desperate to do it. You know, you would be willing to do it, you know, as a joke for yourself.
Yeah, no, this is because I've never seen it. I did send one TTS and I was happy to do so. And they just looked at the.
It is what it is. Like at the end of the day, but I do stand behind the idea that I agree with not giving the child kickers money. But that's people are going to do what they're going to do. So I just try not to hold it against people like Gary does.
Yes, Mrs. Bungle, you're right. You need a flower crown. I need a flower crown. Roti, get me a flower crown. I don't know. I'm just making fun of it.
But okay, so you did that, but like, I don't remember.
No, I was being an asshole. I didn't like him, and I wanted to annoy him, and I was actually just asking really, really, really intrusive questions. So, and there is a reason why I cannot stand those people, and the reason is they had 2 sons.
Yeah, no, like I said, we don't have to even.
No, we're not going into that. We're not going into
why
that.
to hate them, and everyone knows why to hate Shady and Rob. I guess my question is that happened,
Yes.
but then that stuff with Von Beardo's wife happened.
I'm sorry. What? Remind me, please.
Wasn't that what's it?
So what we're seeing at is actually explaining to Kyler. There was another instance where she tried to diagnose, and this was the time where Von Beardo actually was able to do a interview with 2 of Shani's OG mods, Dee and Rose, and Wookiee Lover. So this is what he's going to actually talk about, and Kyler's going to address that.
Okay, so maybe
Someone-
you need to remind me then, but like, wasn't there a whole thing where Von Beardo was doing something? His wife was on panel or was on the stream. She said something about being a therapist, and you and like Storm were kind of like, "Whoa,
No,
like, don't tell people you're a therapist." And he was like, "The fuck is it any of your business?" Am I not? Did I
It's
make this up?
something-
Is this a Mandela effect?
no. I kind of. Okay, I don't want to speak for Storm. Storm can speak for Storm. That's her. Me, I remember loosely. Please don't take this as biblical in stone.
Okay.
Von Beardo and his wife were there, and they were talking, and she was in the chat. And I was asking, I was like, "Well, who is this?" Well, that's his wife. And people were saying that she was talking therapy talk. I said, "Is she really a therapist?" And because of the bullshit that went on with AJ, and I was trying to say, don't fucking say anything because people out here will use it against you. However, Von Beardo took it badly, and I understand that I could have probably, I don't know, been a fucking intelligent person and privately
Oh, so you
messaged.
said that?
No, I was like, don't do that. Don't talk about all that, because when I talked about stuff, I got
Right, you said that in his chat, right?
in Hussy. Yes.
In Von Beardo's? Oh, you're saying you said that in Hussy's chat?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I got the impression that you guys had said that in Von Beardo's chat.
No, it was in Hussy's chat. That's why Storm was there.
Okay.
I
So
also
you said that in Hussy's chat.
I did, and it was taken wrong. I apologized, and she is in no way.
Stevie's a lovely lady. But that's not neither.
Oh yes, definitely. And I can say that Stevie is amazing woman. But I can tell you this though, she is nice. But if you cross her the wrong way, she gonna let your behinds have it, and she do not give a fuck. And she'll say it to your face. Trust me, Stevie not the one, y'all. Don't piss her off. Don't piss Von off. I'll kick your asses, okay? Chicken Lord. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my goodness. There you go.
There. Let me paint it out to kind of how I saw it at the time,
Okay.
which was I forgot. I think for whatever reason I just kept blacking out on the AJ thing. But like I had to remember that you had diagnosed Reb, and so if you're doing that twice, you know, and then you're coming around saying, hey, don't go around diagnosing people. Do you see how that comes off?
No, I understand. I was more.
It's like it feels like you weren't able to follow, and I understand you're coming from a place of like learned
Baby girl.
experience, but at
Yes.
the same time, like it also comes off as condescending from somebody who probably has no place speaking on
Hi,
this.
baby girl.
If I'm
What you
giving that
doing?
the most, you know, if I'm giving them the most generous reading of this.
I'm
Actually, it's
sorry,
pretty
Mama.
accurate. I should have shut the fuck up and just let it happen because it wasn't my panel.
What you doing? Pretty? Hi, pretty girl.
I mean, that's totally fair. I don't think that you even have to be that extreme as much as to acknowledge the hypocrisy behind it. That's all. There's nothing wrong with being wrong around here. This is something
Hold on, guys. Apparently, Flannel wants to say hi to everybody. Want to say hi? Oh, big yawn. Say hello. Say hello, silly girl. Say hi. Say hi, Mama. Hey, say hi. Want to say hi? What happened? How you feeling today, Mama? Yeah? What else, baby? Tell me. Are you feeling happy today? Are you feeling happy? You feeling happy? Yeah? Are you feeling happy, Mama? Yeah? Yeah? You saying hi to everybody? You saying hi? Bless you. You saying hi, baby girl? What happened, Mama? What happened? What happened? You want to say hi? That's you just want attention? Yeah? Yeah? You like to eat? You tell me you want to eat? You greedy girl? Huh? Oh, poor baby. Yeah? Silly girl. That's what you gotta say? Yeah? Thank you for saying hello. Mwah. Love yous. Yeah? You're so cute, I swear. You're so cute. You cutie? You cutie? Yeah? You're not gonna meow meow? You're not gonna meow meow? You're not gonna meow meow? No? Okay. You good? Yeah? What happened? What you gotta say? You wanna say something. What happened? You gaslighting me for food again, even though you ate, pretty girl? Huh? My little Tato, what's up? You good? You good? Yeah. Aw, pretty girl. What happened? What happened? She's purring. He's so happy. She is so happy, I'm telling y'all.
Keep noticing it just feels like, and I don't mean you because that's the only reason I need to be having this conversation with you.
And you're right, Ricky. There's never a bad
there's
time to
a lot
shut the fuck up.
In fact, I think you would agree with me. There's a lot of people around here who have a lot of problems with just admitting that they're fucking wrong and just moving on.
I'm hopeful. It's not working yet.
Yeah.
Arya. I need to address Arya. Because
So Arya, see, I don't even know about Arya. Go ahead.
Arya.
So in this part, you're going to hear Kyler address something else. So this involves Storm, her, and Arya. Okay?
Rebuild Orion and I kind of talked back and forth. There was Val, really, honestly. We talked back and forth, and it was very just friends. What are you doing? I'm doing all these fucking snow shit, blah, blah, blah. When he fell out with Hussey, that was...
Wait, you weren't trying to get him a charcuterie board too, were you?
What the fuck is it? Who was getting him a charcuterie board? What are you talking
You don't know the charcuterie board story?
No, I
Look
love
at the
charcuterie boards, though.
boards.
Can
Oh
you
my
get me?
goodness.
I don't
I'm
want
gonna
to
make
tell it
one.
right now because
Nastas.
this is about Hussey, but there's
That's a
charcuterie
thing to use for
18
food.
fucking people, holy shit. I've
No,
never had 18
baby.
people looking at me in my wallet.
Don't look at that.
Don't look at
Yeah,
that.
that's right. You tell him, mama.
We talked, and it was kind of like, what are you doing? This bullshit. Or what are you doing? This other bullshit. And it's, yes, I know the banana story, please don't. When he and Hussy fell out, he fell off the map. And I think at some point, it was when we were starting the Drill Thrill show, it was starting our diamond painting show. And what happened was, I think that Storm said something that was not appreciated. It had nothing to do with me. However, Arya came into our chat, apropos of nothing, maybe a day of, like out of nowhere.
Wait, I'm sorry, who came in the chat?
Arya came into my chat.
Arya, okay.
Yeah, came into my chat in our show and started being ugly to Storm. And I booted her because I had no idea what was going on. Later on, when everybody was speaking about I think I have screenshots if you want to see them, when everyone was talking about my funny, blah, 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 there were people that were saying,
my
yeah, I
cat,
feel
she
bad
wanted
about her,
to
but
get
she didn't give a shit that
attention.
TJ, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to bring that up either because that's not good. She's been a very kind of negative.
Thanks for the likes, D-Gens. Thank you.
I didn't know until today why. Ryan told me, hey, just get a hold of her and get to know her, just talk to her. So I did, and everything was fine. And I did say that I was not going back into Hussy's community because at that time it was like, shit. It was so goddamn toxic. There are so many things that I could have pointed out that have been like, y'all, red flag. This is not supposed to be.
So pay attention here. Again, she is not bashing anyone. Like I said, she said it right here. It got so toxic, I need to step away. And she did exactly that.
I don't know you people. It's good that we hang out, but I don't know you, and I don't care. That's bad. I shouldn't have said that.
No, that's not bad. You're right. You don't know any of these people. I don't know you, Tyler. I don't.
And Kyler's right. We're all just internet strangers. We don't know each other when we're not on YouTube or in a chat. Now, if you, let's just say, contact the person, I guess, offline, whether it's Discord or phone call or text, okay, you can say you're friends, But for me, I say as online strangers, you go into the you go from that point to another point where it's known as your associates, online acquaintances. Then you move to the stage of actual being friends. Yeah.
Val, we're just two people on the internet making content, and me and Val work well together. Me and Kelders work well together. It's really not more complicated than that, but I think a lot of people try to make it more complicated than that.
I think a lot of people that come on here are very, very, they're lonely. I did, because I was lonely, and I became, attached to people, and that was my bad. I had to step back and say, you know what, and it was during that time, and say, you're taking this too damn seriously, you need to step back and touch grass. And I did for a while. I was gone out of Hussy's for a while, but then I went back in because things chilled out. It was no longer playing thermonuclear war. She emailed me. It's like, you just wanted my docs. You're so evil. I hate you. Fuck you. All this other stuff. But she sent it to my Drill Thrill show email, which, by the way, nobody watched the Drill Thrill show. And I never really put it out there. Why the fuck would I check it? So I never checked it. So this morning when I was talking to you and I looked and I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think you had said something about you woke up to a bunch of emails from Arya, right? Or that you found them, but you just hadn't checked that email in a while, so they've just been sitting there.
Yeah, they had just been sitting there. If I can look up right now and see. Because
I mean, I can tell you right now, Arya's she could be pretty aggressive if she's angry about something. I'm not sure what exactly she would be angry about, but at the same time, she's easy to get along with. I have to be honest, I haven't seen Arya in like a month or so. I feel like I haven't seen Arya since I've definitely seen her since Blaze, but I haven't seen Arya in a while for whatever reason. Hopefully she's touching grass. That's the thing that I kind of hope for everybody is that they're just touching grass, and that's all.
Yeah. It takes, okay, this is my opinion, you've been here a hell of a lot longer than I have. Most of you have. So, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Keep talking, I'll figure it out. Keep talking.
Well, I mean, I guess in my opinion, it really comes down to the whole GoFundMe thing. Like,
Really?
like I said, I think that that's where you're at in the timeline of things. I'm so sorry, not with Arya. I'm just saying in general. Like, if we were to move on to the next subject, it would be that GoFundMe.
Yes.
But Arya, you just gotta, I don't know. You know, she gets mad.
Well, if she
That's
sees
all I know
this,
about Arya.
well, if she sees this, Arya, I'm sorry I didn't get it till today, and I'm a total fucking asshole on that too, because I did not even think that when we were done talking, I assumed we were done talking, and so I didn't go back and look for more. That was my bad. So when it comes to the GoFundMe, I became very, very ill, and I could not work. I could not do much of anything.
Well, you had left your job in February.
I did, and that
Did you leave your job because you had fell ill, or did you fall ill after leaving your job?
I left my job because I fell ill.
Okay.
And it was from then forward.
You don't have to go into. Well, I was gonna say you don't have to go into detail, but like the reason I'm asking is because you started the GoFundMe you said in April, meaning that you had fallen ill in February, going through March, and then started GoFundMe in April, right?
Yes, because I was fighting through March.
Right.
And when I finally got to it, because it's humiliating asking for help to me. When you're an intelligent person, you think that you can figure your own shit out. But I was not of that mind at that time. So I started the GoFundMe. I put it out there. And that's all there is to it. People have donated to it. Nobody's donated to it in a very long time. That's okay. I don't care. I have a job now. I'm in a better place. But the GoFundMe was basically because I'm gonna lose my house. I'm gonna lose my car. I'm gonna lose all this stuff. Please help. Because I was the breadwinner of the family. My boyfriend made like $12 an hour. There's no way that you could pay a mortgage, do anything like that. And I just needed help. There's really nothing else. There was no vitriol. There was no nefarious whatevers. It's just I needed help, and I have thanked everyone that gave me that help. The GoFundMe shouldn't be an issue, honestly.
I don't think that the GoFundMe
Hold on one
inherently
second,
is an issue
guys.
at all. Like, if you
Give me 1 second, y'all.
that is
Okay, I'm back. I had to check
what
something.
you were needing money for. I get that. Like, that makes entire sense to me that you had been sick through March and only had started up a GoFundMe in April. That is like, that makes complete sense to me. Okay.
And mind you, she was sick for a while too.
Was that it was positioned heavily around your son. Okay, and like I said, I don't want to go into details or anything, but the simple fact that it seemed like more centered around that versus you positioning it just as, you know, I have had all of these life events, but I recently fell ill, and that's why I started this GoFundMe.
Well, it's been less than 2 years. At that point, I had just had the 1 year anniversary. And again, I was not well.
I understand.
And I needed people to know why I was not well. I wasn't going to be Shanny and go out there and be like, I have cancer or some bullshit like that. I wanted to be honest with people.
But I don't want to be insensitive about it, but do you think you clickbaited too close to the sun?
It's entirely possible. I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's entirely possible.
Now, I also want you to understand one other thing, and this was something that I should probably tell you myself, which is that I think it's abhorrent, some of the things I said about you on the farms. I think it's abhorrent that somebody would come in your chat and do that. My personal issue with being very vocal about that is that, because you already mentioned TJ, I mean, how did you feel about the TJ thing?
So now, again, Wodie's asking great questions, and Kyler is actually taking accountability and as well as giving her own explanations and things. Kudos to both of them. Again, no bashing of any kind. Kyler went through a lot, physically and mentally. She went through a lot. So now in this part, it seems that she has said some not so nice things about TJ, as we know, the goddamn podcast. And Kyler is actually going to take accountability, as you're going to see here.
Honestly, I don't even remember what freaking happened, because I saw Arya, like I said, talk about the thing about TJ, and I'm sitting here, what the hell? Like, what did TJ do? It was expected that I knew, and I didn't know shit. So they were saying I was approaching it through, because at the time I wasn't even part of Carrie's community. So I was being approached as though I knew something, and I didn't know shit. Oh, shit. took too much blood pressure.
I guess what I was wondering was what the comment you made was, then I guess, if you were not.
You know what? I don't know. And if anyone would like to tell me or anything like that, I mean, I would very
Well,
much
I can
like.
put TJ to the side because I mean, I guess the point is that had you made comments about TJ, I don't know. It's again, and I know a lot of us make comments with limited information, and that's fine. My problem is the situation with Unicorn Girl, because you really didn't, seem to. Because in my opinion, I know Unicorn Girl's a piece of shit, and I frankly think that she's an important human being, and I'm not even going to go into all of that. But I do think that she was treated very poorly by Hussey and Carrie back in that time, and I don't want that to be forgotten simply because I mean we're talking about Carrie blaming Unicorn Girl for what happened to her daughter. I'm talking about, them doxing her on Hussey's panel.
No.
And the other thing was Unicorn Girl was allegedly lying about losing a child until she wasn't. Until she came out and made those pictures. And I feel like part of that ended up getting pressured by Carrie because she was the one that was saying, if you were lying about the emails, you were lying, or are you lying about what else are you lying about?
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
So if you want to be completely honest, I didn't really know her that well, and I didn't give a shit, and I still don't. The things that was the only thing that I heard out of somebody's mouth was Carrie saying, maybe you have something to do with your daughter's essay, and that's where I had a problem with it. That was the problem, because you never, ever, ever victim blame, ever.
I agree with that,
horrible.
Kyla, 100%.
No, because I wasn't in the community at the time, and I was just sitting there watching her shit all over people. I saw them dox her, and honestly, I logged off. I sat there and watched. I don't know if I was up on. Was I up on panel? Do you remember?
No, you weren't.
Because if I
Kyla,
was,
but you were
I
in the
damn
chat
dropped
when
out.
that
I know I did,
happened.
because I knew it was a fucking problem.
I do not know if you were up on panel. Val might know that better. I don't know because I didn't even watch that. I was actually kind of mortified enough by that I didn't even watch that. But you may have been on panel. At least you were definitely around that time.
Yes, I was around. I do not recall Kyler involved in it. Yeah, see, I don't.
No, I don't recall Kyler involved in the Unicorn Girl discussion because that's not what I'm asking for. Because what I'm asking is, did you say anything? Because I think that there comes a point that some of us have to have some amount of responsibility of when you see something, say something.
Yes.
And the reason I say that is that if you
And I agree with that, where Internet has said, we as, whether we're content creators or simple viewers, chatters, subscribers, if we see something that's not right or appropriate, we have to take our due diligence to say something. Because if we don't, even if we're not inadvertently participating in the action, we still are part of that problem causing that action, if that makes sense.
want anybody to say anything for you with the situation that you've been put in, then why weren't you willing to speak up when the same thing was happening to Unicorn Girl? Like I said, I don't care that she's a piece of shit, but I'm just saying, like, it seems like a similar scenario to me.
I can give you an excuse or a reason. Which one do you want first?
I don't care. Go ahead. Give me the excuse, though.
The excuse is because at that time, I was still. Carrie is intimidating, and I am not.
Ooh, scary Carrie.
Oh,
Are you scared of Carrie?
God. Whoa,
Honestly, yes. For a while.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on,
Yes.
okay? Hold on.
Because she's very like
Sorry about that, guys.
aggressively. She is intrusive, very intrusive, and for me, who at that time didn't want anything to do with any of that bullshit, I just sat there and watched and shook my head. Now, was I right for doing that? No, fuck no. I should have said something, and that's my fault. But you have to understand when you've not been around that long, and this person has this gigantic like. I don't want to say gigantic presence, but they make themselves out to have like a gigantic presence. Then people like me who wouldn't say shit if they had a mouthful, truly, it's intimidating. It's intimidating to go, especially since I had heard that a lot of Carrie's people doxed. Like, oh fuck, well I don't need that because this is before I even knew about farms, any of that.
Okay, well then what's the reason? What's the reason?
I was neglectful. I should have done something. Again, I was an asshole. I should have said something, but if I had put myself up on that panel and started talking to people, it wouldn't have made a difference. But you're right. If I saw something, I should have said something. And I was.
Well, look, I mean, I guess from my perspective is that it's very easy to do this from a position where it's like you are just part of a thing, and you're just naturally going to defend somebody. You know, I mean,
I'm back.
Lots of people thought that about me when I was friends with Carrie, and also when I was friends with Hussey, and a lot of that's probably true. I think it's just when you're friendly with somebody, you probably look past a lot of shit, and it is what it is. Whereas you might complain about it if it was somebody that you genuinely disliked. I think this is all just very much human nature, and all of this happens organically. I want you to understand that from my position, because of that. That's why I would never say anything like that about you or what you went through. I think that I have empathy for you and what you went through. I do feel horrible for you. But at the end of the day, I feel no
I mean, I can
desire
skip
to
to when
feel
Val
bad
comes on
about
if you guys
people
want.
doing that to you.
You want me to
for
do
reason.
that?
Does that make sense?
People doing what precisely? Like exactly like
People are saying these things to you or about you.
that's yeah, okay, that's completely fair. Carrie herself out of her mouth was like,
Doesn't mean they should be doing it, but I have trouble feeling empathy for you when you were, even though you weren't going up on any of those panels, you weren't clipped on any of that. You were very much engaged in that unicorn girl thing.
I was. I got
You had
caught.
a lot to say about her. I just don't think you ever got like you were in any of those clips that actually were getting a lot of attention around here.
Perfectly honest, I don't know. I said some shit. She said some shit. We all said some shit, and then absolute silence until I can pull up my Discord. But it was like,
No, I mean, yeah, Unicorn Girl sucks. Don't get me wrong. It's just like I said. I thought she was being treated horribly at that time. She was being treated poorly for the absolute wrong reasons. There were a lot of reasons to criticize her that even I felt. Like, did you know she called the police on Joy?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know about this?
Yep.
No,
Yep.
I
She
did not.
called the police on Joyfully Joy. Did you know about this?
I did not actually know.
And honestly, and I agree with Woody on this. And I don't care if fresh garbage don't like it, and I'm not his fucking pet or anything. But he does have a point. I think if people would have found out that Unicorn was this toxic on TikTok, and and people would have listened to Joyfully Baby Girl more, then I think it would have helped a lot of people, including myself and others, on how to properly handle Unicorn Girl and to focus on the criticisms of her actions instead of just focusing on people blaming her for her daughter's trauma, if that makes sense, and the death of her stillborn child, if that makes sense. Personally, for me, I never really defended, like, all I basically said for Unicorn, all I used to tell her, like, hey, don't overshare. That's it. And I told her, be careful who you be around. She takes that as me talking shit. Now, the more that I got to, I guess, not really know her, but just I started to display some of her, how she displayed herself. And for me, I guess it didn't really affect me until what she did to me personally. That makes sense. Because was she toxic? Yes. She modded me without me asking. So I gave her a wrench to my channel. And the moment the moment she went back to the people who doxed her, I said, okay, I'm taking your wrench. I can't have that toxicity in my chat. I don't condone doxing. To, what we hear today. I think if people would have listened to Joyfully a little more, I think a lot of people would have handled Unicorn with caution, if that makes sense. And maybe things would have been just a little bit different.
There was a panel I didn't know about it until kind of a month ago or so when I was looking into it. I was looking at some of
I'm sorry, but the
Hussey's
Ethernet
older
shit,
streams.
I laughed so hard. I did.
I
So
was watching some of the older streams and I found one where somebody's yelling at her about how they showed a DM where she said she called the police on Joyfully Joy, and I'm like, man, this woman's stop it. Why are you doing this?
yeah, I really didn't have too much to do with her personally. It was really odd because when everyone was going against her and chewing her ass and all this other stuff, I got some out the wall message like, I want to be friends with you. I want to be friends with etc.
Yeah, she's a whole fucking mess.
She is a whole fucking mess, and
Oh, she is. She's a fucking problem, not a mess.
fan of the way
A
she's
fucking
been
problem.
acting, especially recently.
and
But like I said, had I known that she called the police on Joy, I would have probably processed that a little bit differently than she's over here, because all I kept hearing about was the post and the laughing emoji and the you're responsible, all of this horrid shit. I was
Yes.
like, what is going on? I was very much mortified by a lot of the things that I heard were being discussed. in regards to Unicorn Girl at that time. And I'm glad that we finally got to the bottom of it, and it
Right.
makes more sense to me now.
I agree.
Were you present when, or did you see when I read the DMs between Carrie and I?
I vaguely remember it. You were on Hussey's panel, right, when he was reading DMs?
Yes, yeah, I was asked to, because it was only like 4 little screenshots. It was really nothing. Nothing good happened. I was,
But you know, I hate all these people.
yeah, I basically it was like I was pinching pennies over my son's dead body. I used his death.
We're gonna
as,
skip this a little bit,
tool
guys.
or
I'm
as
sorry.
dismiss.
You can call them directly, but like, I see somebody in here named Astral Valkyrie, but I don't think that's her.
No, Astral Valkyrie is actually a real life bestie of mine.
All right, so in this segment, Val is gonna
You're a
come on.
chubby chaser. Don't let
Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay.
don't let like
Give it a second, guys.
let's crazy good shit, ha ha ha, ha, and then it's just like
Hold on.
my boss is very good. And my comfort movie when I'm
Hold on.
And a state you've never been in.
Okay, here we go.
From very different walks of life. That's what I like about the internet.
extreme heat working, and it's like, hey, I said this to OT, and I said this, whatever. If y'all are buddy trolling, good on you, because maybe you'll figure out that I'm not such. I know that's offensive to say,
All right, Valkyrie will be on panel shortly with Kyler.
so I'm just gonna say
So
it.
we're gonna get to this part. I skipped a little, but that's okay.
That is full of.
Give it a second.
So if you're digging for him, my son tested. I think I might be doing that. Try to hold people to their. Yeah, I love Archer. Bob's Burgers. I know. Unity. Well, him. And then it is. Hoodman in tights. Recording studio in Northeastern Nevada. Let me see. I guess. Let's invite her.
All right. Here we go.
There you go. See, I'll even wave at you. Hello? Hey!
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, shit, it's going.
And Valkyrie's on panel.
I was surprised to hear that you played Ark. That's great.
Yeah, Ark.
Ark inside jokes to share now because no one else plays Ark. No one else knows what I'm talking about.
I love Ark. I love Ark. I really do. 7 Days to Die. Damn, Fallout.
I haven't 7 days.
Huh?
Like I pick it up for a while and then we put it down and forget about it.
I fuck with it. Like, Skyrim is my comfort game, and Fallout is my comfort game. They're both.
No, you kind of have similar taste then.
Yeah, yeah. So, yes, here I am where I am, and I just think it's sad. I think maybe people could be a little bit more, could give people a little bit more grace when they ask for help.
Yeah, I mean, and to a certain extent, I do think maybe you got put through the ringer because I think it was compiled along with some other kind of weird things happening around Hussey's community and money and asking for money and tragedy and stuff like that. Like, I still think Hussey is a tragedy pimp. That's not necessarily your fault.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Someone who uses other people's tragedies as a way to promote themselves. Oh, no, that was connection. Just kick.
No, it's you're fine. I was just over here thinking like, there's no wrong.
I mean, and like, I understand you're friends with him, so like,
No, I'm not.
but that's part of the thing. It's like you did just get glommed into there because to a certain extent, it does frustrate me when I see Hussey acting very belligerent and very open about crossing lines. Like, you know, very open about I'm gonna call the cops on AJ. They're coming. And then like everyone kind of just looks the other way, and you know, so it's less that like you had a GoFundMe and just like the other context around it. You know what I mean?
So, I am not real friends with anybody here. Like, I'm not friends.
That's wise. That's my personal.
I do not have friends on here now. If
And I don't have a problem with people making friends, but they should be accidental. publicity driven. You know, they should just, you happen to like the same things, you hang out, and you might share a thing or two, but like not everything, not the way people take it nowadays.
Nostalgia.
I think my kick is being weird. So
Why
it
is
might
it-
just be kick.
Cake has been doing stupid shit lately.
It was. I was watching a vlog the other day and it just kept going out on me. So
Yeah, I've seen people, they go out, they come in, they go out, they come in, shit like that. But
yeah, and it used to actually be better for that. I was having those issues on YouTube for a while, and then those kind of stopped, and then they started happening with kick.
Yeah, Kit gets glitchy, honestly, from time to time.
I have literally no problem with anybody. I have a
Well, I know
problem.
you didn't have a real problem with me for a while. You said in front of Leslie that you watched my streams and had a good time, and I was bewildered that he did not lose his mind. It was amazing, actually.
I said it out loud on purpose and I meant it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's great. Like, I do like. We're all individuals. There's a lot of people that are mods or viewers of places that are like that. The Sims don't really carry over so much as like. I want to remind people that when they are pointing fingers, they are generally surrounded by people that fit those descriptions too in some capacity. Body shaming is a good example of this, right? Like, calling Carrie Tetris teeth doesn't really work when Hussy has veneers and Palin had surgery on her jaw. That's not gonna work.
I don't think that at any point I was around when it was said, but I've never said you and your fucked up mouth. You know what I mean? Like I've never.
Right, like, because I call it girl world mouth out here. I think everyone's got a little bit of, there's just things we're all, less attractive in than some other people. And once you start using that, you've lost the argument already, in my opinion.
So I don't know if you know the saying, but they teach you. I've been taught through church that anyone that points at you like this, and they are blaming you for something, there's 3 fingers pointing right back at them.
Mm.
That's very true. And especially out here, because, like, people feel pressure more out here. I'll agree to that. Like, Carrie, she's under way too much pressure. And you can tell just by, like, how she interacts with everybody. And it's because we're doing things publicly. I like doing things publicly because there's less secrets involved and stuff like
I
that,
hate
right?
that subversive 007 damn mole bullshit. Look, if you want to tell me I'm a cunt, tell me I'm a fucking cunt. Jesus tits.
Right. Like, it's one thing to go up on your own, like, platform and say it if you want, but I don't really ascribe to, like, I'll gossip in a Discord or whatever. But I don't really ascribe to, like, saying anything that I'm afraid to get out.
I would be a liar if I said I didn't gossip.
Well, that's another thing out here, too, is, like, I hate the phrase, I don't like the drama out here, because it's like, then why are you here? This is the wrong place for you.
I kind of fell here though. Like I told you, like I kind of like drifted in on my own little cloud. Like what the fuck is this? Where am I?
I think, honestly, this interview went really
Like,
well.
you know?
I honestly don't see an
Which is kind of
issue
why I
with it,
think, like,
honestly, personally.
It's important to have a lot of these
Aw.
different discussions going on at the same time, because
Hi, baby.
it's not a problem if you end up in a space. It's
Hi.
another problem if you end up stuck in a space. You know what I mean?
Meow. What's the
I think the
matter?
internet is a place to essentially have a bunch of discussions.
Really, I'm sorry. Did I scare you? I'm sorry.
That debate is a
I'm
healthy
sorry.
part of communication.
I love debate.
I think debate is a healthy part of communication because it shows insight on both sides and holds you accountable for what you're saying.
I am a fan of the Socrates methods, Socratic methods.
Socratic.
So, I don't know. I just ask questions a lot of times, and that makes people angry at me, essentially.
Sometimes I prefer to believe in solipsism, but
Ooh, I stretched my
I'm
legs.
also big into Marcus Aurelius' work. Big into Stoicism.
that's yes. Because I love it because Marcus Aurelius said, for everything you see, look for what it really is. Like look into it. Don't take it at face value. Look into where is the baseline here. Why did we start growing into this big fuck show? Where everyone, yeah,
Where is the problem?
yes, thank you. The root of the problem. Sorry, it's 105 and I'm hot.
I don't blame you.
It was hot yesterday and it's hot today, I'm telling y'all.
Absolutely not.
Well, I mean, I'm glad to talk to you.
Well, good to talk to you too. I mean, like that's what's fun out here. I think is you just meet a bunch of different people that come from very different walks of life. That's what I like about the internet. Is that you can be talking to someone in Australia, you can be talking to someone in a state you've never been in, you can be talking to someone who just has a very different experience than you, and you can find similarities because it's the internet.
Bless you.
I want to know because excuse my brain. Those dancing ducks just tickle me.
Ricky's good at having emojis that just distract me. Sometimes I do American Psycho audiobook listens, and they're just in there with the smoking duck responding to everything, and I spend an
What the fuck is that?
amount of time. Ricky, go ahead and put the game duck.
This thing.
And, like,
This
it just distracts the shit out of me.
mongoose. Is that like a mongoose? But look,
That one, yes.
oh Jesus. I mean, I think it's cute.
It is really cute, but like it's.
I would say, though, Kick emojis are actually funny and they really do stand out and pop out.
About like some random disc player, and then suddenly he'll go off in a tirade about killing a child.
And
And
like,
it's like, oh my god.
Huey Lewis in the news did this, and this,
Yeah,
which, by the way, was correct. And I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, Ricky started making me listen to it. We're at the last part now, and she's just putting it off on me for a whole other project. So
Do you like audiobooks at all?
I do. I've also listened to the Night of the Seven Kingdoms, the majority of what exists of that series.
Bless you.
And like, I listen to audiobooks almost all the time. If I'm not here and I'm listening, if I'm in the sphere and I'm listening to something, it's probably an audiobook or a theory about a game.
You know you ain't my bad woman.
Plato.
Ooh.
Since we
Oh
already
yeah, I've listened to the Republic. Actually, fairly recently.
So there is a, if you care to know, there is a company called Graphic Audio, and a long time ago when TV wasn't here, they acted out everything.
Yeah, baby girl.
And that's what these people at Graphic Audio do. And I have loved their interpretations. In fact, Kyler,
Heck yeah, I'm going to Kyler's house. Very all of you. Hanging out.
I mean,
She's such a single. I'm moving in. I'll bring my husband. Don't worry.
oh my God, are we doing the pineapple thing? Like, what the fuck?
Whoa.
Well, you got weed. That's all that matters right now. I'm almost out. Oh yeah, I got to bring the ghost too. Sorry.
How is it? Damn, AJ.
Yeah, AJ got me sad. Well, AJ, buy me more weed. You guys bid for my love.
AJ can come in. She's welcome.
No, AJ, I know ironically that you would get along with her. She's definitely louder than you, but I think that, like, I've had a really good experience. Now, you know, mileage will vary. She does definitely loop, and probably some of those conversations will be uncomfy. But I think you guys would get along pretty well.
In case you haven't noticed, for the last fucking 2 hours and 24 minutes, like, I don't give a fuck about uncomfy, you know.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. And that's the thing is, like, you were apologizing earlier. AJ would accept her. Like, you're not one of the, like, she might have been mad at the time, but I haven't heard her mention you, and I was go on for hours about Monica and Hussey and everybody. You know what I mean?
I still say this whole
All I know
stream
is what I
was
know.
pretty chill,
So
honestly.
things
No
that I have
drama,
placed
no
in front of me
yelling,
is
no
my perspective. My
bashing.
perspective is my
I don't
reality.
see the
know
issue.
Any other shit than that. So when it comes to like things like Monica, AJ, blah blah blah, I don't know, and I won't speak on it because I don't fucking know, and I don't have a right to talk about it because I don't know. You know.
Like, AJ's very approachable. Like, she'll let anyone up. So, like, if you ever see she's live and you're just hanging out, consider it.
I don't know. Maybe Greg will call me a sub 5 and I'll cry.
Oh my God, Greg's been on one lately.
Oh God, don't mention that LARP.
Has he been on one?
Yeah. So, how do I put this? He kind of got called out for some things that were happening.
This is
Part
tobacco.
of it
Just so
Part of it was about Sage, who, like, she was just kind of messing around and saying, like, she would pay to unmod Unicorn Girl. And, like, when he raised the price and she went go for it, he, like, started losing it. And I guess he had sent his D-pic to her, so that somehow meant she had done something, I don't know, unwarranted. I don't know how the math in this works, but it's Greg. It doesn't really make sense. And then, beyond that, he had some kind of stuff going on IRL that kind of got outed by, I think, Dark Ninja and stuff, who also got along with Pistachio, who's kind of his, like, online girlfriend person right now. And she's very aggressive. But she liked Dark Ninja, so, like, Greg was getting kind of possessive over Pistachio. Pistachio was kind of getting possessive over Greg when it came to Sage. So it kind of blew up. And then AJ decided to demod him. And so,
Baby girl.
if you want to get along
What
with Greg,
you
you have to get along with
doing?
him. That is the rule.
I'm sorry, but that's just not going to happen because
No, and I admit I gave it the wrench because I give it the wrench that much. Like,
I do not.
And, you know, I think it's just about knowing who you are and that other people might not be running their channels the same way. I like it because then I genuinely like when people can't block each other and, like, have one-sided conversations in my chat. I make some exceptions. But pretty much if I know who you are, I'll mod you just so, like, no one can come in and pretend to be you.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Right. And no one can block each other from chat, you know, unnecessarily and stuff like that.
Right.
But like, Greg takes it very personally, and Greg and AJ had gotten along for a very long time, so this breakup's kind of just like, he's been streaming about her nonstop. Him and Pistachio have been streaming a lot. Pistachio's been calling me a goat fucker.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Like, people have, that's the thing, is like, you're worried about the GoFundMe. I have people calling me a groomer, ADF, and a goat fucker. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be alright.
No,
Like,
I'm not worried. I'm not as worried as people think that I am.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, if someone that's just rolling with the punches out here, you
honestly.
want to be consistent.
honestly, it is because, you know, you're a bitch. Cool. You're a rifter. Right on. Your kids.
Right, and I often say that if boring is the worst you have on me, then you're not trying hard enough.
Right.
Like, I know bigger mistakes than being boring or whatever.
At 18, I ran up to a brothel and asked for a fucking job. Call me a whore at least. Jesus. I was a stripper when I was 22. Still
Kyler.
whatever.
I had a roommate that was a stripper. She made so much money.
I mean,
But then I got all, you know, weird about it. Like, he was cool for the first 2 weeks.
you want to know what's fucked up? I was married.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as everyone's, a relationship is being on the same page. That's really what a relationship is. Chloe and I are, we don't really, like, do the swinger thing, but, like, it's one of those things that's just, like, if the right situation came up, sure, we're not fucking shit. I'm not jealous. He's not jealous. So it's really nice.
Honestly, if people are up my ass too much, I'm like, please leave my presence. If you do not leave my presence, things that you may not ever have thought could happen are going to happen. And
Hi, baby.
I tire of,
What you doing, mama?
I don't like aggressive people. There's no reason. Life is fucking hard enough. Why are we making it harder?
Well, aggressive, I think someone called it when they said I'm abrasive. I think I'm not quite aggressive, but, like, I was socially trained to be a socialite for a portion of my life. And I don't play the game anymore.
To be a what?
Socialite. My grandmother wanted me to be a socialite. Like, books on my head and everything. Like,
Love you too, girly.
and so when I had my kid, I kind of had an epiphany. Like, fuck it, I don't have the
I
time
love you
for
too, but don't.
whatever this is.
Don't
And so I that
don't
part
lick
of me
my
kind of broke off.
face.
So I still have the skills.
Don't do that, mama.
Which I think is very uncommon out here.
Yes,
That's why
it's
I still
bacteria.
here. And like I still know how to talk to people. I'm probably more of a introvert, but I am so used to being an extrovert that like it just comes naturally. You know what I mean? I used to like run open panels and forums in the community and shit like that.
Yeah.
And so part of it is just like to a certain extent, I don't have that like social fear anymore, and also I don't live in it. So I can come off as an asshole, but I will just get it over with. You know what I mean? There's like I'm not gonna hold on to it. And say
Bless you.
things about you. I'm just going to say, hey, that was a shitty thing to say.
Through training, if someone is aggressive, you do the opposite.
After that, because my mom was
And
I did have a
business.
I'm bipolar too.
Oh, are you? So it's rapid cycling or no?
No, it's
Yeah, I have my own issues.
true. I am my own mom. That is one of the theories about me. I'm also married to a toucan.
Are you?
Two
fucking
cans.
jealous. How do you fucking know? Is that on Tinder or what are we doing?
So, Azrael, you might know a little bit.
Yeah, she terrifies the fuck out of me because she's that.
She's one of those few people I'll say, like, just don't engage.
I don't.
But at that risk, I'm still going to say this because it's funny. She's decided that because my man I call Poe, there's a furry creation site called Poe's Productions.
Okay.
So it like creates furry costumes, and they look pretty great, if I'm gonna be honest with you. And then you go to like the information page, and there's a woman with goats. So clearly that's me, even though that's not me and that's not my goats. And but you find out that Poe's Productions is actually named not after my husband, but a toucan. So I guess I'm married to a toucan. I don't know.
Damn,
And
bro.
for money
Married to a
laundering, I think
toucan.
that I was
Holy
good
shit.
at sewing, you guys know by now.
I am great at sewing. I love cosplay.
Nice.
My
That was I was kind of good at it, but it makes me grit my teeth.
great
It like
teeth.
stresses me out.
I actually, for my 30-something birthday party, I had Gatsby theme, and I champagne, everything. I completely took me 3.5 to 4 months to transform my house. And
Gatsby theme's fun though. Like I like the architecture and stuff a lot from that era. Like I like the geometric lines.
the Art Deco was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll get one from Azria. No, I already got one from Azria. Did you know that?
I don't know. I think I missed that. She does go on for like 56 hours.
I mean, this was forever and ever ago, and Hussie and his woman, Carrie, whatever, and I was talking, and she's like, she thought I was regarded, so she's like, this person is a vulnerable person, and they're trying to exploit
Oh my
her.
God, now she's gonna say it again because me and Bodhi were here. I'm sorry. You've already been called into this. She tried to. Okay. Well,
So
I
like,
feel like
this is forever ago. It's like,
I
okay,
wanted to be known that Kyler handled me here. I didn't have to handle.
Oh,
Kyler.
what the hell is
God.
handling
I don't fucking advice.
a vulnerable
Like
adult?
Bodhi is a handler and I'm a handler, but Bodhi's my handler. I think I don't really know. I will say I have dubbed since Bodhi my official handler. So it just is. But that's because I lean into everything.
Who's actually a vulnerable adult? Who is a vulnerable adult? Anyway, she wanted to save me.
Yeah. Well, you can say.
I'm good. I'm fine. I don't need any help. I really don't think I'm a lot of people's cup of tea. Like, love 80s music, love 90s music, I love obscure music. I love K-pop. I have a favorite band.
Surprised at how much you and I have had in common.
Really? Do you like K-pop?
I mean, I will say K-pop was probably not on my top list out of these things, but like I definitely like those types of music, and then we have like games in common and stuff. So
Yeah, you and Val seem to have a lot of
Need to
video
look up
game
Stray Kids.
tastes in common.
And
maybe I've heard songs from them, but I haven't. My sister likes K-pop a lot. So my sister's
J-pop is
like
cool.
17 years younger than me, so we have a weird dynamic where I'm her sister, but I'm also kind of her mom because mom died when she was little.
I will literally play your Stray Kids song right now.
So I probably have heard quite a few.
K-drama. Oh.
K-drama is actually pretty good. You guys should watch that on Netflix and other channel, other streaming sites. K-drama is actually the shit to watch.
Do you like anime?
I love watching
I love anime. So,
urban
if
horror
you have not
movies,
seen it yet, one of my
whether
most
it's from
favorite right
Thailand
now
or
is
Korea or any of that stuff, like
I
those
love
horror
the
movie
love
stuff.
of
Oh my
that.
god, from
I
other
like
countries,
Stop
fucking
telling me.
amazing.
I feel a kinship for it.
Are you being
I'm
sarcastic?
very much into that show, and like I kind of started reading the manga, but I haven't. And I'm off track.
Are you being sarcastic? Or are you being real?
No, I love Love Story.
I mean a kinship. You said a kinship.
Oh yeah, I am being a little bit tongue in cheek, but like that is it's amazing that you said that. 'Cause there are a lot of animes like I've not watched. Have to be considered. But like,
And I like anime too.
Yes. And for the longest time, my avatar was me, obviously AI, and I was in an Akatsuki robe, and I had my Mangekyo, Sharingan in my eyes, and
Skippy, it's like it's such a dorky movie, but it hit me at the right time. I love it.
like, what do they call it? Slice of life. you have to be in the
Right.
mood for slice of life. Or,
Exactly.
like,
And
I
again,
think that,
they weren't
we just
even.
dropped about 5
So when
minutes
Val
ago,
came
and
on,
I
it
was
seems
like,
that they were just talking about their
You know what?
interest,
Send your
honestly, not
anime
much
friends
more
to
of the
me.
drama
I
as much.
literally have no friends.
Honestly.
Not in the chat.
Oh, the chat. Yeah, no, send your anime people. Shit, yeah, we'll talk all day long. Are you kidding me? There was like
I
14
do
people
hope
in
they
here.
Panels, just their episodes, just because I want to do them.
Yeah.
I don't care. Eventually, other people that like those things will show up.
I really enjoy your stream names.
Oh, thanks. I put almost no effort into them.
Val, you can't tell them that.
I also take my titles for my streams from anime. So
Very nice.
let's see. Like I'm back from the day when
The only anime that I'm not really into.
Kel is going live. This is the drop. Oh, that's the drop. Okay.
Well, I'm going to say that like here in about an hour I'm gonna be involved Beardos. Way more.
But we're both nerds. Thank you. That's really sweet. I know. I've come to peace with that. It's fine. Yeah. So anytime any of y'all want to hit me up on my page, see, because the damn thing's named Kyler Storm Drill and Throw, and I was hospitalized on my birthday's June 7th. I was hospitalized on the 3rd, and went to the neurologic specialty. They thought I had a stroke. They called a code. Blah blah blah. In the middle of that, I got a message saying, yes, Gemini. I got a message saying I want nothing to do with it anymore. People are upset. I don't really want to deal with the drama and everything. And the channel was like, here, take the channel, and like dropped it in my lap. So what I've been doing is just kind of scrambling and trying.
I think that's I'm also a little bit like trying out new things and stuff. I'm like kind of floundering about because one, like a lot of the topics that are happening are just too heavy to want to interact with all the time. And two, like I need to get out of my comfort zone anyway. So sometimes these things are forced upon you, and that's always a good time for like artistic creativity, in my opinion.
Yes. Although you said artistic creativity, I was going to do like Fashion Fridays.
Hey, why not?
Because I love. Do you know the difference between concept and RTW?
What no?
Okay.
So it seems that
concept is
from what Kyler's
the
saying, that
artist
her
literally
and Storm
had
were
some
going
sort
to
of
do the
weird
drill
acid trip and
show that they were doing, and then
created this thing
when
on a person
Kyler
that
got
you would
sick
never,
and had
ever,
to be
ever,
hospitalized,
ever wear anywhere.
I
And
guess Storm
that's
just
concept.
basically said she didn't want
And Ready
to
to
deal
Wear
with the channel and
W
gave it to
is
Kyler.
stuff
If that makes
per
sense.
season. And on God, I don't remember what I was looking at last night. It was one of the newer designers, and this lady came out with bloody white, absolutely white, looking like she was dragging a all over this white, and I'm going, white dress. It was fucking unreal. And I was
With finding online instances of women wearing white to weddings. There's just so much rage. Well, because like the bride's supposed to wear the wedding white, right? And even if the bride's not, is where it's like the mother-in-law instead of I don't know, something about like those toxic dynamics.
okay, but are they there? Are they there for your special day? Are they there? Are they present? Did they see it?
I mean, I think it just kind of comes down to like, in some cases you can tell that it's to father the bride. Like some people don't care. Like I would care, right? But like,
Yeah, I can get that. And you know, to each his own.
I suppose, yeah.
If you want to
I
be,
just think of a wedding as an excuse to wear like I almost want to like.
honestly, you know how funny it was. You said that they're like, I should wear a crown. If I
I have some fake mustaches.
There's a big in this one. A caterpillar.
I'm like a pretty low accessory guy, but I love looking at them. Like
I love costume jewelry. This is lapis.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a bracelet with a lot of stuff on it. Citrine. I do have like Cthulhu ring. And Ms. Bungle is right. White is actually a relatively new.
yeah, it's from like the Victorian era, right?
Yes, because
Queen Victoria.
Queen Victoria wanted to absolutely pure, everything pure.
I surprised myself by wearing eyebrows.
Do you know how Mormon weddings work? It's so weird.
No, I have no idea.
Okay, so
And also, if a lot of people are not aware, Kyler is Mormon. Mormonism is a specific different belief where they have polygamy, where they have more than one partner. They have their own set religion. And that's something that she has always been open about, her and Mormonism, as well as her interest in video games, certain specific animes, fashion, arts and crafts.
when you're in the temple at any point in time, you have these cute little white slippers, and you have a little white dress that you put on. You have to have white stockings, white everything. Just let me say everything. And that's you going in there doing what you're doing. Now, everyone who thinks that there is a, the wedding dress and whatnot, and the pictures and the this and that, you can't wear that dress into the temple.
Just because I like good party.
You can't wear it into.
I think the wedding's like the best excuse to dress up as ridiculous.
No, you can absolutely, but you can later you can put it on after the whole thing happens, the ceiling, and but it's like that's why I won't pay $5,000 for a fucking wedding dress, because it's like I'm only gonna wear it for the party and the luncheon.
I promise you, I did not pay $5,000. I'm not that guy.
I have a question. Your pronouns are he and him.
No, I'm non-binary, so my preferred
Okay.
pronoun is technically they them.
Okay.
But I am not worried. I tend to feel validated a little bit when people use he just for funsies, but I don't expect anyone to actually do it, and then I'm not offended by using here. But just kind of like I like when the mood suits people to call me something other than
Silly girl.
I
Silly
am
girl.
very. I worked with teenagers that had mental issues a lot. That was a lot of my travel. They might want to do it like different a year from now, but I'm asking people like, are you they them? Are you him? Are you like? Because I want to be able to validate.
Right, and I agree with you that a lot of it just comes down to like who is pushing back and how hard they're pushing back. So if it's like people you're supposed to respect and they won't respect you, you're going to have a little more conflict.
So I will say that the people that are not okay, how am I going to say this without being a dick? And not specific.
Mm-hmm.
There are many people like you that have been kind of put in a place,
Mm-hmm.
labeled certain things based upon, like AJ, her Tumblr.
Yeah.
Okay. Like other things like that. There are people in my
Almost
family
done, guys.
who are polyamorous, non-monogamous, and also are furries. They're furry.
Right.
So I can
Like,
actually.
Lots of people exist on like I don't know, just as long as it doesn't.
So, there is a difference between polygamy, being polyamorous, having a polycule or throuple. Actually, there's also people who are into swingers, where they swap partners. So it's interesting that this topic was brought up. Interesting.
Bother other people. It kind of is like drug use, right? Like if you use drugs and it's not affecting the people around you, I genuinely do not care. The problem with becoming an addict is at that point it usually is affecting the people around you.
Yeah.
Especially when there's like children involved or anything.
Oh,
I come from my parents were addicts. My grandma wanted me to be addicts. My parents were addicts. So like I know what it's like to be in a scenario where someone else's drug use is affecting me. So a lot of the time when I'm approached with these subjects like
Hi, baby.
DDLT or the furry stuff or whatever, right? I just kind of go, is there a victim? And if the answer is no, then I can.
Right. Who? To quote one of my instructors, but did you die? But did somebody die in Minecraft? Like, is it? Who does it hurt? Does it hurt anyone, or does it just impact the
And you
people
can
that?
make an argument about how like we have a sliding scale argument where like this is where social stuff is going to lead, but then you're going to need a lot more examples of that if you're just going to be conveniently also other creators in the same space.
Exactly, and people also, I think people also, you can change a person's opinion, but you cannot change their morals or values, because that's already in there. And I think a lot of the stuff that's put out here, like stuff about you, stuff about other people.
And here's the thing, and I like how Kyler said that you can try to change people's opinions, but you cannot change their moral beliefs and their moral values. I actually can agree with that. I understand that. Now, when I respect people's opinions, I respect people's their moral beliefs and values, I respect that. So long as you're not basically trying to actively call people pedos and all that stuff due to your morals and beliefs, right? So it's interesting that she mentioned this, because as you all know, Unicorn likes to say, I morally don't agree with that. I morally find it creepy, disgusting, and blah 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 blah. Understandable. But there's a difference where you're putting the sense of your moral beliefs and being a dick.
I mean, I don't know if you've read Rousseau.
I haven't. It's again something I just keep putting off.
So Jean-Jacques Rousseau did The Social Contract, and basically what he's saying is, first of all, if you're 18, you need to go find a family and stick with it instead of like being in your parents. You know what I mean? And another thing is like,
I will say, if I had stuck with the choices I made at 18, we would be in a lot of different situations. 18, like I did wait till I had a kid and I was like, I had a kid at 27 and I got married at like 35. Okay, so like, I'm that guy. I think young people make so many mistakes because I made a lot of mistakes.
So did I. And honestly, I don't care. I'm living with my daughter right now, my ex-husband, and his mom.
I mean, this has happened. Like I've been in situations before, like not for a long time. I'm pretty steady now, but that doesn't mean nothing will happen again.
I have
And
never
I've gotten
had.
along with exes, and I've gotten along with exes' families.
No, we're besties. Like, he and I are besties. We got divorced. It was just like, I'm tired of doing this. Yeah, me too. All right, let's get divorced. Cool. That's all it was. That's literally all it
It's
was.
just time to move on. You know.
And I don't know what's in the mix, and pass this around or whatever. It's out loud on purpose, but I don't know what's in the mix. But I always said that I would not, because when he and I got married, it was not in the temple. Not because my dad off all the way. It was at the Justice of the Peace. So.
Oh, Kyler eloped.
And yes,
Oh
he
my
did have to sign,
goodness.
but we kind of lied and told him that we were going to Salt Lake to. Long story, whatever. He is now asking to go to church with me, so you don't know. There might be a Kyler wedding. I'm not sure. Hey, and if any of y'all are
No
under
former minors are allowed though.
no former minors, absolutely not. If you used to be 17, fuck off. You cannot come.
In fact, if you were on the internet before you were 18, you could just leave.
No, fuck, I gotta go. I remember.
Anyway, I do think I'm going to go because I'm going to start making food before the Blaze memorial. But I appreciate talking to you. This has been great.
Yeah, it's been fun. Anytime you want to talk, it's fine. If I see you on, I'll come say hey. But thank everyone.
We love an open door policy.
Yeah, it is an open door policy, and I thank everybody for listening to me proud. So
Farewell. Bye.
And there you go, guys. Again, if you want to, you can subscribe to the Drill Thrill Show. But honestly, I say this whole thing went smoothly. There was no... Look. At the end of the day, people are allowed to go where they want to go. People have rights to basically say, hey, I don't want to be in your community anymore. People also have rights to just not say anything and just walk away silently. And that's okay. Sometimes, for me personally, I say if whatever group you're in, or whatever it's online or offline, if it's not so toxic, then you can just say, hey, look, this is not my thing. I'm going to do my own thing. Now, if it's so toxic like this, then it's kind of best to just move in silence and just silently walk away. And that's okay. Right, Flanny? That's right, baby. Flanny approves. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Oh, shoot. I didn't even know if I was live. I'm sorry, Val. I'm sorry. Don't kick my booty. Don't kick my booty. Let me see. Oh, thank you, JP. GP for actually giving me a thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to another portion of the stream. Where do we have enough time? Let's see. Flanny. My cat's being silly today. Okay. All right. So we're gonna watch this unicorn stream. I recorded like the good parts of it. But let's get into it.
What the hell do you want? I'm the better fucking friend.
What? I'm the better friend. What do you
No,
mean?
I'm the fucking better friend. I'm
Whoa,
the better
fucking
friend.
hold up. I was the better friend now. Come on, you know.
Keep it up, Rainbow, and I'm the fucking friend. Gotcha, all bitches. It's my special guest.
Fuck
Welcome
y'all.
up, Rainbow Shines. I love
Fuck you. Oh, hey girl.
How you feeling after all that?
Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot. I just really want Like if you do truly, if Blaze truly did touch you in any way, pray for her family.
Yes.
Because I think the point came across tonight, and that's all I'm going to say on that matter, because it's no one's business, period.
Correct.
So, what's been going on with you, girl?
Not much, girl. Just tired of being accused of doxing Blaze. I did it.
Okay. I can put a definite into that. Okay. Look, Blaze was not online. She took a break, and there was a fake account running around, and people were accusing her of being online, and she wasn't. If they were smart enough, they would realize Blaze was a member in every chat she was in.
Yep.
And the screenshot came from a certain creator who I'm not going to name, but I absolutely know she was a member there. So I knew it was a fake account right off the rip. That's why she made that post.
Yep.
Again, about the fake account. But nobody cared, so, they believe what they want. And also, she absolutely figured out that Unicorn did not have the part in her docs.
Okay. I know I live reacted to this and I kind of went all balls in and I was pretty heated. But now that I had some time to collect myself, now we're going to address some key points here. Von Beardo did a memorial stream for Blaze and Banter. It was a Thursday night, this past Thursday. And after the memorial service, Unitar decided to go live and had a special guest known as Rainbow Shines. Unicorn made a post a few hours before saying, a day before, saying she was going to have a special guest, and this was a guest. Now, Rainbow. You actually had said that Blaze found out who doxed her, and in your words, I can put a definite that Blaze knew that you didn't dox her. She found out who did it. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Do you have any proof or evidence to back this claim up? Because when you say stuff like this is hearsay and will cause more speculation and more rumors and more problems and a headache. So is there any definitive proof that Blaze has stated this with your interactions with Blaze? Since you are boasting that you were besties with her. So do you have any proof of this claim? And if so, show it. If not, that's fine too.
I hate to tell you guys, I know two people gonna be really fucking mad at me now. But if you were her true friend, you'd cut your shit out. You're older than all of us, and you should know better. We were all friends, and this is ridiculous.
Offline.
Now, since you mentioned that too, if you were her true friend, Rainbow, Unicorn, this is not what she would have wanted. And I'm not speaking for Blaze because I don't even know her like that, but I can guarantee that she would not want you two to act like asses and dragging her name through the mud like this. This is my opinion. Take it how you will.
Offline, you goddamn right. And I'm going to tell you something. Blaze and Banter would not want this to happen. And if you were her true friend, like I said, I'm not talking to you, you would know where I'm coming from. I understand that the last thing she may have told a certain person was something, but it wasn't. She figured it out later. And maybe she didn't want to tell that certain person that, she didn't want to admit up to them that she figured out who was the actual ones that doxed her. So that's all I'm coming on here to clarify.
But again, you also need to provide receipts to back up this claim that you're trying to clarify and rectify. And that's something that, Rainbow, you're just not understanding. I don't know why. Give me 1 second. So, And let's be honest, we don't know what happened from the time Blaze took her break before July 3rd. We don't know what happened. And frankly, it's none of our fucking business. It's none of our business. It's no one's business. It's none of my business either. It's no one's business of the cause of her death. No one needs to know that. It's no one's business. Okay? 2, it's not appropriate to speak on a person who is not here to defend themselves. That's also a big no-no, and it's highly inappropriate, Rainbow. Understand that. Okay? Now, 3. This whole thing that transpired that night is a huge red flag and extremely disrespectful for reasons as such. And we're going to get into that on the third, on number 3, what I just said.
Absolutely New Unicorn Girl did not have a part in her docs. Okay? Everybody hear that?
I hope so. Man.
I mean, if they're not
think
here
Bond
now,
said
I'm
it
sure
pretty-
they'll be covering this shit somewhere.
Oh, I'm
because-
sure. But I'm pretty sure, too, like, you know, what Bond said really clicked. You know, he had words with her. They had a falling out. And that happens between friends.
Absolutely. And she was just in the break, like she was taking like a break, and she
Yep.
was just like how do I put this correctly? She was good, like everything would have been fine.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. And truth be known, she knows all now. So I think that's pretty fucking cool.
Yes.
And she'll be with us forever.
That's right.
Hi, Pew Pew Tasha. I'm sorry that if you don't, I'm Rainbow Shine. Hi, nice to meet you. I've never met you.
Oh, she's cool.
I'm not a special guest. I told her not to say a special guest. I said, tell them that you got a shit guest coming.
No, you're not a shit guest. You're special.
But I do have like I'm not going to go into detail for these people, but I how do I say this without sounding like Fallon or anybody can I'm sorry, I take that back. I'm sorry, Fallon. I apologize. How do I say this without sounding okay? I'm pretty sure she wasn't talking to anybody from the internet. We were real life friends. Okay, we may have met online, but our friendship wasn't about YouTube.
It wasn't for me and her either.
Well, no, but you guys were both content creators, so
Yeah,
you guys
we make content
built
creators.
on other like things that I couldn't, right? Because I would never want to do what you guys do. No, hell no.
I don't-
No.
So, you know what? I'm not going to assume what Rainbow's saying, what she just said there in regards to where Blaze was taking a break and they had their private conversations and basically things were going to be fine. I'm not going to speculate that. I'm keeping that to myself. Let's continue.
No, never.
It's not easy.
I just like no, but I'm proud of you. I really am. You took a lot of shit.
I did, and I had to hold a lot in.
Well, girl, I'm proud of you. You're stronger than they think you are. So, just keep.
And this is another thing that is kind of rubbing me the wrong way, now that I think about it too. By Unicorn just saying I had to hold it all in. It makes it is as if you both are portraying as if this was basically a plan, that you guys were not going to talk for a little bit, whatever, and then after the passing you were like, okay, we're just going to basically come back like nothing ever happened, is what you're displaying here. Don't you think that's a little suspicious? And again, inappropriate after a memorial stream. Okay?
Doing your own thing. Keep doing what you and Blaze had planned, and because I know that's the truth, and I know her like in real life, and I know everything would have been fine. You know what I'm saying? You know her heart. I know her heart.
Yep, I know her heart very well.
She was just calming down. Trying to get just a break.
Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that either.
Right. I mean, there absolutely is nothing wrong with that. I took a break too. Had to.
No, you didn't. You didn't take a break, Rainbow. Stop lying. You didn't. You were here the whole time. Under I can count at least 3 accounts. Daisy Petunia, your own Rainbow Shines, and Dark Shadow 666. So don't lie.
But I don't feel like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe some people are trying off this platform, like, get me to go away, and I'm not going to. No matter, I don't care what you guys say about me. Yeah, like,
I mean, I can tell you from my point of view, I never told you to go away. That was never my intentions either. I can't speak for other people, though. And I'm not responsible for other people's reactions and actions. I'm only responsible for myself.
Care less what you guys speculate, what you lie on. Like Mr. fucking Fudge, you motherfucking cunt bitch, twat, bitch. Hello. Hey, you little twat. I've never doxed anyone in my fucking life. And if you want to go there with me, somebody in this community's not going to be very happy. I'd back the fuck off me.
Now, it's interesting that you mentioned Mr. Fudge. Now, Rainbow, you know you did a big boo-boo, right? Remember Aria, right? Rainbow, you did dox Aria. You mentioned her by her actual name. Because people would just give you money, right? So, Mr. Fudge was calling you out on your fuckery. Be honest. You did your fuckery too, Rainbow.
I contested that too because Rainbow Shines knows my real name and my address. So
I forgot.
yeah, yeah.
I was gonna die on that hill, girl.
And the fact that Unicorn threatened to call the cops on Mr. Fudge for no reason. Did you forget about that? Daisy Petunia? Rainbow?
But
Yes, you were.
I was wrong.
And you came and you owned it, and that's why.
That's what a decent human should do.
Yes, that's what Blaze did. That's why I loved her, and I forgave her. I don't care about her fucking past. It's none of my business.
Everybody has past. Like, who are we to judge anyone?
Exactly.
No
we're
one.
not.
The people that come on here to.
I mean, Unicorn. You're so fucking hypocritical because for the past 3 months, you were bashing Blaze the most. I mean the most. And I have those streams. And it's already archived by someone else too. So don't come with this holier than like, Blaze is my best friend. Own up to your shit. Say this. I would respect you, Unicorn, if you would say, look, guys, I did fuckery. I talked shit about Blaze and I bashed her to hell and back. And now that she's gone, I am truly deeply sorry. And that's something that I would never forgive myself. I would respect you for that. You didn't take accountability, though.
Yeah, the people that come on here to do that kind of shit are just miserable. And a very wise man, I said, I just don't understand these people. You know, I don't understand how they can act this way. And this wise man told me, you know why you don't understand, Rainbow? Because your heart, it's not like theirs. You know, you're a good person. Yep. And it made sense. Like, I'm not miserable in my life. I have no problem finishing something. You want to step to me? Come on. But right. I don't go out.
I mean, Rainbow, I'm gonna let you finish.
Seeking that stuff. No. I just want to be able to watch who I enjoy. What's so wrong with that?
And that's all that Blaze wanted. She just wanted us to be able to come together and go where we want to, roast a little bit here and there. Okay. You know, but she didn't want all this dragging and blaming, and she didn't want this.
Facts. Absolute facts.
That's why.
But Unicorn, you kind of started that to happen. You started that. Before Blaze took her break, she was very distraught of what you did. Even though you didn't dox her, you still bashed her.
I haven't engaged in much of it because I'm not.
And I'm proud of you. Thank you.
I can't. I would be dishonoring her.
I know. And when we spoke, you know. Oh, sorry, I had to read something. Somebody messaged me.
Hey, boo.
Sorry, I totally forgot what we was talking about now.
Oh, we were talking about Blaze
No, I know that, but what point?
and what she wanted, like out of.
Oh, yes. Okay. If you truly knew what she stood for, you would stop picking on Unicorn, really. And I'm not talking to like any like person really, except for Blaze's friends. Like the people that talked to her on the phone or that had met her in real life, like, me, or that planned stuff with her, like Bri, or like, other women in the community that I think need to just let bygones be bygones.
See, I do agree where people should let bygones be bygones, but there is a limit of that, Rainbow. And I need you to understand this too. Unicorn has done some crazy shit here. And you saw everything. You were in the chats. So don't say you took a break. You didn't. You saw what this fucking cunt was doing. From the moment that Blaze was on Hussey's panel for the last time to her being on Misery's panel for one final time and took her break. Okay? No one is picking on Unicorn. Give me 1 second. I'll let this play.
Right.
And stop picking at each other.
Yeah.
You claim to be her friend, so like what would she want? Like, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the other person. I care. I know this person had a relationship with her too. And that's great. And I feel horrible because I know how bad it sucks, to grieve. I just don't want her to be mad anymore. The blaming needs to be, no one's to blame. No one.
No. It's nobody's fault.
To say that like that would imply all this fighting contributed to her death. Is that what y'all are saying?
No. We're just saying that she didn't want this, Tasha. She wanted everybody to be able to, like you're a free agent, right? She wanted everybody to be able to do the same and not worry about getting blocked from a fucking chat or shunned out of a community. Like, people should be allowed to go where they want to. That is what Blaze wanted, and that's what I will continue to honor.
And I appreciate that because a lot of communities have banned me on just for trying to tell them that they were saying the wrong things about
So sorry.
my beautiful. It's fine. I can't imagine just for family, but
I know.
like they kicked me out and made fun of me, knowing who I was. It's like, wow, you showed your true colors. People really showed their fucking true colors, Uni. They really did.
I know they have. I feel everyone needs to try and do better. This hatred and trolling others needs to stop. I agree, girl.
Well, Boo, there can be banter, but the hardcore shit absolutely needs to stop. Like the doxing and the threats.
And telling people to KYS and doing just
that's
too much.
horrible. No,
It's too much.
Yeah.
We don't should be doing that. We're all human at the end of the day.
And I really hate the fact that you and I may not say. I may not want to say. I never mind. I don't know. You're right though. You're exactly right in what you said.
Yeah. I know what she wanted. That's why I moved to paranormal.
And the day that I informed, am I allowed to say this, Uni?
Yeah.
The day that I informed you.
Yep.
Is the day she shut her mouth. She did not believe it. Just like I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it either.
No.
Guys, newsflash. I was told by family and I didn't believe it. I had to confirm it for myself. Get it? Okay,
Yep.
Now listen. Because it felt like this can't be real. This can't be real. I thought things would be explained and I'm disappointed because Tasha wants something explained. What does she want to explain?
What do you mean about Blaze? Or did you watch Von Beardo's stream? I don't know what you're talking about.
Unicorn Girl wanted facts known that Blaze knew she was not a part of the doxing. And Blaze knew that.
Well, I
I
mean,
was speaking to her. And I'm not going to prove or send you these texts, whoever's asking for proof, or if you
no, she's asking why there was an investigation. Well, I mean, if you think about it, she was about to.
You don't know. There could have been an ex.
I mean, she was
We're
young.
not going to talk about that.
Yeah, she was young, and as Rainbow said, like, we may never know, and it's not our place to find out.
It's not our business. But
If
it's
the
not what
husband
everyone
wants to share it,
thinks.
he'll come out and share it.
Right.
I think that's she was referring to like what happened with Blaze.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I told her, Tasha. She just said she had a shit guest coming.
At the end of the day, she's gone. It's very sad. Exactly, Bill.
I know, but
But
you know, this was bothering
Yeah,
me a lot.
it was. It was eating me up because I had to bite my tongue
Well, you were also running your mouth when you didn't know. And
when I didn't know. Yeah,
right. And that's, I'm just gonna be honest there. And
I was. That's why I told you I
Yeah.
felt like shit when you reached out
I
to me.
know,
I
I
was
know.
fucking falling.
you were, I know. You were like, I was waiting on you to call. I didn't believe it. No one else did either. I don't think half of them still do, but whatever. Fuck them. It's too bad they didn't know her like we did, or others, because she did have other good friends on this platform, and they need to stop. Just move on. Like, goddamn, why can't we go where we want to roam? Like, I'm kind of afraid what they're going to do to me now after this. Like, are they like? I'm not afraid. Let's rephrase. I'm intrigued to see what they're going to do to me.
I am too. There's a bunch of people already went live.
About us?
I have no idea. As I was setting up, I noticed on YouTube because I just copy and paste my description, so I just put it in there. And I noticed,
Like, literally, people thought the husband was going to explain how she died. No, why would they? Why would he, Tasha? It's not the internet's business. Like, seriously, like, think about this, though. Think about this girl. For real. If it happened to you, like, seriously,
Might
would
be
you want,
boo, I don't know.
like, would you want your personal business to be shared like that? Like, I don't know. It was her family's wishes, and I respected her family. I do. I love her family. Oh, well, he didn't ask for that, Tasha. And I speak with him on the actual telephone. I have his number. I have for a long time. And he was asked to make
Hold
that
on one
cash
second,
app.
guys.
And actually,
Hold on one second. I'm back, y'all.
to make that cash app. And actually, I don't know if Husky realizes he did this or not. And no shade at all. At all. Forgive me if you're listening, Husky. But when you posted his cash app, you posted a little bit too much of his cash app name. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, one would think, oh, well, she's on the farms. But I'm just, respect
Right.
is all I'm saying. Just respect. But yeah, he didn't ask. he was asked by two people to make a Cash App because Blaze gave so much to this community. Okay.
Yes.
I was one of those people, and I'm not going to name the other one. You can pretty much figure that out on your own. Probably. You're a smart woman. I love reading your post, Tasha.
Yeah, she does videos too.
I've never seen her videos, but I love reading her observations. I
Yeah,
love them.
me too. Hey, Queen of Karma, I'm hanging in there. How you
Her
doing?
guest of shit is here.
It was not a guest of stop it. Wheel my ass down there, bitch. Don't do it.
Wheel your ass on down here.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, people just need to move on and accept that real life friendships are happening behind the scenes that none of you will ever get to know about because they're between us.
Oh no, Rainbow's cool. Queen of Karma. She has no ill will. This is what Blaze wanted. People to be able to go wherever they
Give me
wanted
1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm back.
I'm sorry. Queen of Karma, I'm sorry. I have no reason to be mean to Kratos. She's been nothing but kind to me. I understand
No ill will. She's
observations. I love
yeah.
them. You posted a little bit too much of his Cash App name. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so Ethos said, hold on. You said if you want to be real, Rainbow hasn't helped this situation. She made a mockery of her quite quote and unquote best friend stuff. And I 100% agree. 100% agree with that.
Anyway, yeah, one would think, oh, well, she's on the farms. But I'm just, respect
Right.
is all I'm saying. Just respect. But yeah, he didn't ask. He was asked by two people to make a Cash App because Blaze gave so much to this community. Okay.
Yes.
I was one of those people, and I'm not going to name the other one. You can pretty much figure that out on your own. Probably. You're a smart woman. I love reading your post, Tasha.
Yeah, she does videos too.
I've never seen her videos, but I love reading her observations. I
Yeah,
love them.
me too. Hey, Queen of Karma, I'm hanging in there. How you
Her
doing?
guest of shit is here.
It was not a guest of stop it. Wheel my ass down there, bitch. Don't do it.
Wheel your ass on down here.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, people just need to move on and accept that real life friendships are happening behind the scenes that none of you will ever get to know about because they're between us.
Oh no, Rainbow's cool. Queen of Karma. She has no ill will. This is what Blaze wanted. People to be able to go wherever they wanted to.
I'm sorry. Queen of Karma, I'm sorry. I have no reason to be mean to Kratos. She's been nothing but kind to me. I understand what you guys are trying to get across. Like, I don't really care.
I only spoke on it once. I'm not going to end it.
Yeah, I don't care. She is kind to me. Look. You can't tell me you haven't made mistakes, or you I don't know. I don't know. A lot of it's lies. It's been proven lies. I don't know. Some of you guys just don't like each other, and that's okay too. It's okay. But why do I have to be hated on?
You don't. That's the point. Blaze is
Or
trying to
Rye has to be hated on.
Now, to answer that question to you, Rainbow, I don't hate people. I dislike people. Hate, for me to really hate someone, I'm not even going to explain, but I don't hate people. I dislike people, and people disgust me. And you listen to what you just said. Oh, I have no reasons to be mean to Kratos. Kratos has been nice to me. All that's been proved lies or whatever, but you shouldn't be mean to Bri. Rainbow, did you forget what this fucking tard face did? And insinuated that I was a pedophile? And literally said that my partner needs to be put in jail and on a registry. And she will make it her mission to do that since she was able to do that for her daughter's trauma. You know, Rainbow, you're going to get fucking shit for being around me anyway. Whether you like it or not. This is my issue with you. You're chumming up with this fucking pedo jacketer. That was my only issue with you. You have done some fuckery shit to people too. Don't say you didn't. And I'm gonna say this to your face. Well, if you ever hear this. I told Blaze the first time I went on Unicorn's panel, I told her she tends to flip-flop a lot. And she's very reactionary and overreacts. I said it again on Unicorn's second panel when they forgave Hussey. I said it a third time again on Unicorn's panel when when everybody was still arguing. I said this again for the fourth time on Misery's panel to Blaze. Okay? The fifth time I went on panel, I didn't need to even repeat it. At that point, me and her were on an understanding that it was a huge miscommunication and misunderstanding. Do you get that? I told her to her face on panels that she flip-flops. So you thinking you want to use this against me? Yeah, good luck. Try harder.
Because she chooses to go wherever she may roam, wherever she may want to roam.
I get it, Kasha.
What people?
Kratos and a partner.
That's not a mistake. See, I'm not real. Like, I don't care. I don't.
She doesn't know voiceless outside of this. Is what she's trying
No.
to say. She's just trying to exist within everybody, like Blaze wanted.
Thank you,
And
Bri.
if she chooses to go over there and come over here, I'm not going to shun her for it. It's not what Blaze would want.
Now, remember part 3 where I said that what you did was inappropriate, right? So let's go break that part out. So, what was it? Let me see if I can remember. Okay, so, damn, I forgot what the fuck I just said. What the fuck? Okay, the first one I said was the timing that you did this stream was a big, huge no. Number 2, Rainbow, you paraded and made it a competition of who was closest to Blaze. Now we're on to number 3 still. This is 3 part 1. Okay? Let me go back.
And that's what she taught me.
It's not what Blaze would want.
And that's what she taught me.
Everybody, like Blaze wanted.
Thank you,
And
Bri.
if she
What people?
Kratos and a partner.
That's not a mistake. See, I'm not real. Like, I don't care. I don't.
She doesn't know voiceless outside of this. Is what she's trying
No.
to say. She's just trying to exist within everybody, like Blaze wanted.
Thank you,
And
Bri.
if she chooses to go over there and come over here, I'm not going to shun her for it. It's not what Blaze would want.
Part 1. Okay, it's inappropriate enough that you people are being buddies, besties again after a passing of a content creator, and especially after another content creator with another content creator took the time and energy to do an amazing memorial. Part 1. What's even more inappropriate to me is when you discussing a topic of someone who just passed away. It is very, very fucking inappropriate to discuss my situation that happened 4 years ago, almost 5. Rainbow, wake up. That should have been your inkling, like, maybe this was not such a good idea. Maybe I should have went on panel. Hey, Bree, maybe we can talk offline or something. But your stupid dumbass still sit up there. Oh, hey, Wody. Welcome back. Wasn't it a month ago she was screeching, how could you support someone like that? Misery. There you go. There you go. An example. Exactly. I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry, baby girl. Hi, Mama. Exactly. And Unicorn, you fucking dumb tard. You're telling me, Mom, I don't care where you go. But you know, you probably were telling her, don't go around that creep, Kratos. Because you were singing a whole different tune a month ago. And Rainbow, don't pretend you're fucking dumb. Because you knew exactly what was going on. You were there. You did not leave when Blaze left, Rainbow. You were there. And I have witnesses that can testify and say you were in all chats. All the way through. It's inappropriate enough that you people are taking this death like a game, but it's even more disrespectful where you're bringing a situation that has nothing to do with the topic. Especially a topic of someone who passed away. It's disgusting bringing a topic of calling someone a pedophile. Do you understand?
And that's what she taught me. I'm a mean bitch, and she was always the one telling me to be nice. You gotta be nice, Rainbow. Be nice.
Listen, Queen of Karma, me and Rainbow we talk outside of this. I already know like everything that goes on. So I get what you're saying, hon. I get what you're saying. She said she had to leave the chat because she doesn't like watching people talk shit on me.
Who's talking shit on you, girl?
Oh, everybody.
In the chat? There's people in the chat?
Not in this chat, no, in other chats.
Oh. Yeah, last night I had it in Shaw's chat, and Fat Pickle, where are you, Fat Pickle? Come here, old boy. Come here, old boy. Come here, old boy. Come here, old boy. Fat Pickle, calling Fat Pickle prostitute. What, Fat Pickle prostitute mama?
Bitch,
You love Blake so much, right?
yeah.
Bitch. Fucking, yeah.
The person's an ass. Told me to take a dirt nap. I got a dirt nap for you, bitch.
That's awful. That's awful.
It is.
That's fucking
It is.
disgusting.
Fucking tell somebody to do that.
I get bantering, but that's...
So, not only you were upset at Mr. Fudge for calling out your fuckery, Rainbow, but you were also mad that Fat Pickle Prostitute caught onto your bullshit quick, too. Because, like I said, I lurk a lot. Okay? I don't A-log anymore, but I do lurk from time to time when I need to. And you were there with me when I reviewed Shaw's stream. And I saw every little thing that Fat Pickle was saying. And the fact that freaking Unitard was in that chat with Shaw's too. Reviewing that kick stream that is gone of her bashing Blaze. Do you understand? Dumbass.
Fuck, that's crazy. That's like fucking lot 5150. Or what did they say when Shanny did what 302? What do they call it when Shanny would get sent to the mental ward?
Oh yeah.
302 or something?
302 or 5150.
50.
That does not surprise me that Llama was trying to pretend to be Rainbow Shines. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Awesome.
Now we're gonna get to part 3. We're gonna get to we already did the first 2, right? Let's go again. Number 1. The timing of you being besties with Unicorn was a big fuck up. Number 2, you, Rainbow, parading your friendship of Blaze, making it a competition. Now we already did 3 part 1. Now here's 3 part 2, where did you think that this was even appropriate for the husband to be in that chat? And even more so, him having hearing other online bullshit that he doesn't need to be hearing. Do you think this was appropriate? This is part 2, number 3. Do you think this was appropriate? If you were so close to Blaze, don't you think it would have been appropriate if you said, hey, my man, I don't think you should be in the chat right now because it's going to be some shit. We're just going to be talking shit. If I was Blaze's best friend, you know what I would do? I would tell the husband, I'd be like, yo, brah, don't go on this. Don't go in this community. Don't go into this chat right now. But again, you didn't.
Hey,
I mean, that bitch uses my fucking profile picture every time she comes into a chat. Me and her got into it in fucking Greg's chat the other night where she told me to take it.
Hey, lurker. Hey, lurker.
Hi, lurker.
No, it's a good one. Just say hi. It's a good one. Trust me.
Hi, spoiled boy. How are you? Misery will be mad at what? Tell him to get on meds for schizophrenia.
Well, if Misery knew Blaze,
exactly.
he would understand that I need to be quiet. Misery's going to have to find this out on his own.
Yep, just like I did.
I'm
and I feel bad enough.
No.
I don't need Misery making me feel worse. He can stay over there.
Well, look, I care about you all. I genuinely did. I treasure our times together before everyone started harassing us,
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense to me why he doesn't believe. But it makes sense. We talk. So that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, because
you can. I'm not going to say it. But.
Yeah, and she can snipe all she fucking wants to. I don't care.
Who's sniping? Who? So I can say hello.
Keldoge and
hey, Keldoge.
Kratos.
Hey, Kratos.
Keldoge is.
Wody said Misery was like the only person Blaze didn't fall out with the whole time. And you know what? Worst, that is actually true. Misery was the only person that Blaze never fell out with, that never had any issues with. At all. And to be honest, and again, I don't want to speak for Blaze because she's not here. But I can say from me witnessing a lot, it seems that she was supporting him a lot. A lot. Whether if it's financial or just regular support.
Sniping you and criticizing you both if you don't care. Yeah,
I don't give a fuck either. How about that?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck either because this is how.
Do you really? Oh my god. I want to really ask you something, Keldoge.
No offense. Well, actually, fuck your feelings. You two made a mockery of this woman's passing. I said what I said. This is not how you honor someone who passed away. This is not the way. Not the way. And again, Rainbow, you need to present evidence that stated that Blaze knew that Unicorn didn't dox her. You need to have that evidence. It's not just word of mouth, mama. You gotta prove receipts.
Do you really fucking think I give a fuck about what you forward, motherfucker? Think about me. I've been nothing but kind to you, and now you're talking shit about me. I see. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it.
Rainbow, let's be honest. You weren't really that kind to anybody. You were somewhat respectful. So don't lie.
We knew. We talked about it.
Yep. It's just showing true. I see your true colors.
Can you explain to me what you just said right there that you both knew? I want to know, did you and Unicorn were talking for a hot minute? Did you... I wonder, and this is just speculation, did you tell Unicorn of Blaze's passing as soon as you made that post, Rainbow? And decided you two are just going to be buddies? Because that's kind of shady and snake-like behavior, don't you think?
Shining through.
I get it, Queen of Karma. You want to stay away from people who've gone IRL on you. That's I
Understandable.
Yeah, it's very understandable. And, I walked away from those same people. So I totally understand, girl.
I always thought Keldoge was fair. I thought Val was fair. I thought Woody was fair. Now I'll get to see now I'll get to see the truth.
Ether said that's right. And Rainbow sat there with Yuji on that panel. It made it seem like their relationship wasn't something important. That is true. The hell? I'll let this play.
Yep.
Now that this is over. And I have one in mind that I believe, and the other two, no.
Yeah.
And I know they're all friends, so they're probably going to team up, whatever. It's
I'm
what
sure.
it is. But this is the last panel I'll ever be on, so you guys could fucking stroke it to the sound of my voice.
Careful. She's fine.
What?
Yeah. She said,
What? I don't care. I don't.
yeah.
talk
She
about
said, they don't like UG, right? Nor do the other people.
it. Is Fudge in this motherfucking chat? Is Fudge in here?
No. Oh, no. It's Tasha.
Okay, why is Fudge in Keldoge's chat acting like he's fucking knowing all about Mr. Banter's goddamn financials when you motherfuckers don't know shit? Mr. Fudge is a motherfucking liar. Come on over. I know what you guys are saying. Ha ha ha. We ready. It's a full moon. Come on over, bitch. Come on over, bitch.
This poor moon needs to go.
Come on, bitch. I'm not, you ain't seen a Spurge until tonight. Come on over, bitches. Why can't you come over? Why you gotta snipe, Keldoge, you fucking little fucking rat?
His ass is blocked.
You fucking fake fuck. Treating me like I was part of your community this whole time. I knew you were fucking lying.
She's got a few.
I'm fine, Tasha. Tasha, girl, I am good.
You can
Okay?
ask- Oh.
I promise.
Oh.
Right, tell them I'm good.
Mr. Banter. Mr. Banter is in the chat.
In the chat. He sure has been. He has been for a
He is
minute.
Spoiled Boy, and he said you can ask him yourself. He's in the chat. So if
Here
y'all
you
have
go.
questions-
Come on, enter, motherfuckers. There you go.
I didn't know that was him.
I'm sorry. I couldn't tell you. He didn't give me permission. I was just saying
Well, he
what
outed himself. So
I respect. I
Mr.
respect my best friend's family, unlike other.
Absolutely. No, even if I would have known, I wouldn't have pointed him out.
Well, I tried to tell you there was a special person in the chat.
yeah, but that could
Remember,
be
a
anybody.
lurker. I said a special lurker. Say hi. I tried to.
Welcome in, Mr. Banter. I don't normally.
Yeah, you are loved here and supported,
Yes.
and
Very much.
you know the truth, Mr. Banter.
Now I want to get to part 3. Still on number 3, but this time, since we did 3 part 1, part 2, and now we're going to go to part 3. It's even more disgusting and upsetting and sad that you, Rainbow, not only made a fool of yourself, but you also made a fool of Blaze's husband. Because Tasha was berating him in the chat, demanding the cause of death, demanding proof of the Cash App and all that stuff. But again, you were like, hey, Blaze my Batman, and she not your friend. Let's continue.
Thank you, Queen of Karma. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Queen of Karma. Yeah, Queen of Karma remembers Blaze from the Null days.
But I can guarantee you, Quack, Blaze don't know your ass. And she didn't even like you. Because you came into Misery's chat. Your only interaction with her, you're berating Blaze, Quack. Okay?
Yeah, please don't ever be afraid to reach out.
What's up now, Keldoge? You see,
Blaze literally.
you see. I'm sorry, Uni. I'm sorry, but I'm
Here you
going to
go.
interrupt you. I'm
See
sorry. I know it's
this?
your panel, and everybody's going to
Read
be like,
this.
"Why'd you
You
let her
see
do this?"
this?
Hey guys, listen. Her husband's here. I hope you feel real good about yourselves. I hope your little YouTube career money is worth this shit. You're fucking sick. All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I can tune mine.
You know what's even more sick? Is you having this poor man in this chat. That's more sick. Sniping is nothing. But what's more sick is him in that chat. And this is going on in the chat. What's more sick is other creators were basically using her death as clout. That's also sick too. Get it right.
Cash stuff. I didn't pin any of it. I'd always come in and go, fuck sickos, and Blaze would laugh. Aw.
Of course.
Aw,
I miss her laugh so much. I know we all do.
She really did leave a special place in this area. She did. She's the one that helped me move to
Mommy.
paranormal.
Mm-hmm. She gave you. I tell him right now. Tell him what you told me. The courage.
Me? Oh, she did. She gave me courage. She gave me fucking let me be myself.
Uni has come so far. Like, I never thought that she would last this long.
I didn't think I would either. And Blaze was like, stop that
Yeah.
now. And just like when you broke the news to me and confirmed it,
Mhm.
I eaten, and I could hear her voice in my head. I don't care how that makes me sound, saying, bitch, you better fucking eat something.
So Rainbow, you actually did tell Unicorn of Blaze's passing. Interesting.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a valid point, Mr. Banter. Why is someone worried they committed a crime or something? Like, why is everybody saying that? Like, that's a good point. Uni, what do you think?
No, I
Like,
agree
what
with
the
that.
fuck is up with that?
It's not everyone. It's Azria. It is also Mags XOXO, who decided to make a hold on, I'm gonna let this play.
And Tasha says, we are worried some people did, yes.
I'll leave
Oh,
I'll leave that to him to answer because
Mm-hmm.
they won't believe us.
Yeah.
Hear it from the source right here. And look who he came. Look. And they're still sniping. That's sick.
Yeah, they are.
I have lost all respect for you, Keldosh. Wow. And I know who's Rainbow Motherfucking Shine. You'll see. You'll see.
But Blaze did deserve better treatment on here. I would know. as
Absolutely.
someone they also pick on. Exactly, Queen of Karma. I like Queen of Karma. She's good people.
God, it sounds like I'm living at Hussey, the siren. I live out in the middle of nowhere.
They're
Do
coming.
you hear the siren?
They're coming for you.
Who the hell called a wellness check? Oh my God, they probably are.
Oh,
Motherfuckers. If they show up, I'm doing this live. I live in the middle of nowhere, you fuck. Come on over, fat pickle bitch.
That.
Sorry. I'm
Fuck
sorry.
me,
You're like,
fat
quit it.
pickle.
I'm sorry. I don't care. And I should respect Mr. Banter's in the chat. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, honey. Sorry. I forgot. I'm trying to be good. I'm sorry.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
I'm telling him I'm trying to be good.
I know. He knows. He talks to you. He knows.
I know. We are worried. Okay. I hope not. But Blaze did deserve better. Yeah, absolutely. Queen of Karma, you're right. You know, you kind of remind me of everyone just at glance. I don't know. I'll shut up.
Yeah, like I was saying, Blaze is the one that helped me move to paranormal. She said, what do you really like to do? She said, because it just seems like you don't like reacting much to people. And I said, I like spooky stuff. She said, then do spooky stuff, girl. So here we are.
And she made that awesome intro song for you.
So
And
she made that
did
song.
all that setup for you. I mean, you'll have that
She even
forever.
helped with this in the back.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like I said, I was a friend, but you guys were content creators, you know? So I didn't do that. You know, we all had our goals.
Yeah.
When it was fun, before they all came and attacked us. People in these communities probably commit crimes all the time, so I'm not surprised people are worried. Doxing with negative intent and cyber stalking are crimes.
After all.
Absolutely.
Correct, Mr. Banter.
Or we could call it foil
Foil
boy.
boy.
Foil boy.
I like it.
Is that anime? I think that's Floyd boy. Anime.
It could be.
I think it's Floyd boy.
I don't know. My oldest son is at work. He's the anime.
Oh
Nerd.
shit! There it is.
Yeah.
What, Tasha? There's what? Can I ask how? Oh, no. Yeah,
That's
Not for us.
That's rude. Actually, I'm sorry to say that. I have nothing against you, but I would never.
Nah.
And she was my real life friend.
Her name is a trading card joke. Oh, you know what? I think your wife actually told me that.
Oh,
Yep. It was around the time she was telling me about the gift you got her. The Cheech and Chong.
yeah.
Yep. I was like, that's so you. Lazy.
I have another album I sent her. Oh, she got that record. I've got a different one.
There's your
Yes.
answer, guys. There's
There
your
you
answer.
go. And that is the hardcore facts. And that's just
Yeah.
the way it's going to be. What's that guy that used to be on the school bus when I used, and just the way it is. Well, it was something from the 80s. You probably weren't born yet, Uni. No, you were born, weren't you?
Me?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I
some,
was born in 83, so.
yeah, it was a program that the school bus driver always used to play, and it was a real famous guy. And he goes, and this is the rest of that story. I can't remember.
Oh, I remember that. Oh my
Yeah.
God. My mom always had that shit on. It was cool. It was funny. What the hell was the name of it though? I can't remember the name of the shit right now. I'm still.
That was like
I was-
Walter Cronkite? No?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
Walter Cronkite.
It was Walter Cronkite. I was
Boobies
right.
in with
Boobies.
Dave.
I love
Dave
boobies. I love,
Yes, me too.
I love
I don't
boobies.
think there's been
No, I
like,
mean, like
speak
the
to
real
toxic community and how it was the last few months. I feel like it was more a statement about that Tasha, but I don't know. I'm autistic. Aw, no, you did a good job, Queen of Karma. Making mental health awareness is very important. Either way.
You want me to skip to the good part?
Yep.
I didn't imply a single thing. You asked about investigation. I gave you a speculation on why people
That's very true.
would be talking about them in honesty. There you go. You're hearing it from the source, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what more you need.
Hold on one second, y'all.
Well, I
Let me
know
check
for sure
something.
that she would be happy with how we entered this live in the first place.
Oh, I thought it was funny. Yeah, that's
we
totally
used to do that, me and her all the time. We used to be like, listen, we're going to go in and we're going to pretend we're fighting. All the time.
That was great.
We'd come in and I'd be like, shut up, Blaze, I'm going to fucking drag you. And she'd be like, fuck you, unicorn girl.
Well,
Great.
that point needed to be brought. I'm the better friend. No, I'm the better friend. No, I knew her better.
Yes.
Like, let's think about her family first. Family first. Grow the fuck up.
All right, y'all. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna end it here. All right. We will continue another day. I'm gonna have to start from the beginning because I forgot. My brain forgot. We'll continue another day. Okay. All right. Be kinky, be vanilla, be pervy. Consent is key and consent is free.